then you know that kid has a mental issue, my nigga. So get him some help professionally. If you can't get through him, don't beat him. Get
What
him help.
about when mom call you first?
Last names.
All
Yo,
right,
bro. What about?
next person.
Yeah.
Etho, what's your thoughts on that?
Facts. Esto.
Esto. Sorry, I called him Etho. My bad. My bad.
Like, who the fuck
Yo,
is Ito? I just thought about it. Like,
yeah,
who the fuck is
like
Ito, nigga?
yeah. To add to your points, like yo, bro, like you just gotta understand your kid and like know how like you gotta be there. Like you said, you gotta be there
Facts.
at least for
You
like
gotta
you
know
gotta
when your
be,
kid really
bro,
needs a
because
ass whooping.
Yeah, some of these kids be bad though. They be bad
there's
as fuck,
stages
and
All
they
of
right,
their
know it.
But
lives.
you don't
And
have
they
to
know
but
beat
it.
one
them.
mic,
Get
They
the
one
know
mic,
they be
professional
bad as
help
fuck.
if
They
you
be
can't
smelling
do
like
it.
one mic, one
Nah,
mic.
yeah, we gotta let him finish. We do gotta let him finish. My bad,
Well,
y'all.
SK, finish your point.
But now I was saying like these kids be bad as fuck, bro, and they know it too. Sometimes like you gotta like sometimes you know when a little kid don't mean it, but then sometimes you know when they doing that shit on purpose. Like yeah, he a demon, bro. Like look at him. Like you can see it sometimes, bro. You can
Yeah,
see them.
yeah.
You know that's when they
Facts.
deserve an ass
Demon.
whooping when you constantly mediating to them like yo don't do that, bro. I'm busy. We be busy. Like yo go stay over there, and then next thing you know they still coming. Like all right, now you get the chocolate. Like I tried it the easy way. Now we're gonna do it the hard way. You feel me? But I feel like there still gotta be like an in between. Like you can't torture them.
But you
Like yo,
see,
like.
but
Yeah,
when
and
you
let
have
Compy, hold up. Let him finish.
that,
But no, that's
All right,
basically
go
what I
ahead,
was saying.
Compy. You go. Hit him with your
listen,
rebuttal,
right?
Compy.
Peep this, right? You know how I taught my kids? I told them my truth. I
Kobe,
ain't
what
never
up?
keep no secrets from. That's one. I didn't have to beat them. I talked to them. I might repeat myself a million times, but guess what? They're listening. Now the actions they take, then you take actions different way. Oh, that's how you want to do it, nigga? Then I'm taking your games away. I'm taking anything that's fun to you. I'll offer you phones and all that because I made sure my kids had
Hit him with
everything.
your
Girls will
rebuttal.
tell you iPhones and all that since little.
All right,
Feel
hold up.
me?
Compy, can you
But
cut in real quick?
but if they get real bad, then you
Yo,
take them and
Compy,
get help professionally because
let
you
me
know
let
now
me cut
something
into
up
that
wrong
real
up there
quick.
that's bothering them. So maybe they might not open up to you, but they might open up to someone else.
Compay, let me cut into there real quick. Hold on. I wanted to add something, and then I wanted your reply on that. What happens if you do that, right? Let's say you take away all the stuff from the child, right? You take away everything he likes, you take away all his fly clothes, you make him look bummy on purpose, right? Just so you kind of like embarrass him in a way, right? So he could understand like what he did was wrong, right? But he's still doing wrong. What do you do then?
I just answered the question. Now you know it's something wrong, so now you get him
Nah.
professional help because he
you
might not
Oh
feel
yeah.
comfortable with you to let you know how he feels or what's going on because he's gonna feel that you're gonna whip his ass. You get what I'm saying?
that
Okay,
So,
across the
you
panel.
don't
but
want
if
you
you
don't
don't whip
Hold up.
his ass, but listen. But if you don't whip his ass and he still keep doing it, then you know something's bothering him up there. So you take him to get help because if he don't open up to you, he might open up to a stranger, and then you can find out how to deal with your son because they're not gonna tell you exactly what he's feeling, but they're gonna tell you, listen, they're gonna counsel you like maybe you should try this and this and this with your child, and maybe things will change. I
All
never
right.
put a hand on my kids, girls. You know that, and I got good
Anybody
ass
got a
kids, and I
reply to
don't
that?
mean it bad.
I
I don't
Anybody got
agree
a
mean,
with
reply
putting
to that?
hands on kids. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. You know what I
Nah, we
mean?
ain't
I
talking about
grew up.
beating our kids or nothing, though.
No,
Hell
no.
me
no.
Listen,
personally, I don't
We're
got the
having
listen.
an
heart to
open
do it.
discussion.
I
Me
got
right
the
personally,
spank
I
things.
don't
I
Yeah.
have
got
the
the
heart to
smack
do
in
Anybody
it.
my
got a
face.
rebuttal to
So
that?
I didn't like that. So I want to make sure that I
All right,
change
no
that
doubt.
cycle with my kids, and it worked.
All right, but that's your opinion. All
Turn on
right.
your
So
camera.
everybody else has their own
Yo,
opinion
Senya's
about
friend
it.
is
So you got
joining
to
up.
understand
Senya's
not
homegirl's
everybody's gonna
joining
feel the
up.
same way,
one
right?
mic.
But all right.
Be one
So
mic real quick.
now, anybody else got a rebuttal?
Hold up, y'all. Senya's homegirl's joining
In
up, y'all.
regards to what
I
he said,
mean, sometimes imagine being mental, but then people telling you that you mental. Ain't that gonna make you feel weird, bro? Like that's the problem too. Like imagine being a kid and your parents is like, "Oh yeah, you mental. You gonna have to do
It's not
mental."
saying that you
Like,
meant to. It's not saying that you meant to. It's just trying to
but
tell your kid you don't want to
if a
listen
kid
to
is
me. Maybe
smart, he
there's
knows what's
somebody
going
else.
on in that evaluation.
Listen,
If you're 12,
okay,
13,
but
14,
maybe,
you
but if the
know.
kid is smart, he would know. He would know, like either I'm gonna open up to my pops and them, or I'm gonna open up to this person because they don't know my family. Because sometimes, nigga, like me, I'm one, but I didn't talk to my family. I go to my boys, like, yo, son, I got this issue. You feel me?
Yo,
And they give me their
Nino,
input. You
pull
know
up
what I mean?
Jay
Yeah.
Styles's Jay Styles's message real quick. I like what he put there. He put that ass whooping don't always
It
work.
don't always work. Yep.
Trust
Nah, it
me, I
don't.
know.
But
Yeah,
sometimes
but
talking
Nah,
don't
that's a
always
fact.
work either, you know?
but yeah, that's what I'm
It,
saying. That there's a
Yo,
You're
happy
gonna
medium.
make them more angry than what
then
they
you
Hold on,
are, because
lose
now they're
the
Compy,
gonna
hold
feel
on.
like
Let
you
somebody else
abuse them.
talk real quick, Compy. Let somebody else talk real quick. Go ahead, y'all.
yeah, Ray.
Somebody else grab the
Yeah,
mic.
Ray.
There's a happy medium because
yo cam up, gang. Make sure y'all
you can
cam up,
talk your
gang.
shit to your kid, and he can go one way or the other. And then I'm not saying like beat the nigga for fun. I owe a nickel, but you can't just beat
Yo,
somebody for fun.
yo, what happened
Like
to you?
that's not
Where's
what
your
it
dude
is.
from
But a
yesterday?
discipline
Yo,
triggered people.
where's your
Hi.
dude from
You know what I'm
yesterday,
saying?
yo?
Like
Well,
What's
the
going
other guy
on?
was, hi, everybody. The other guy was talking. I didn't want to be rude and interrupt, but my husband's doing some other stuff and my pops is doing some other stuff.
Yo, so why they was being racist, yo? What's up with that?
No, they're not. They're just, we were talking about it after everybody left, and I think that there was just a strong miscommunication between one or two, but I'm not, I don't want to. I don't want to speak for anybody, honestly. I think that everything just really escalated really quickly, and it just like kind of really got out of hand. But you know, we were just talking earlier about how communication like can fix things. You know what I'm
My
saying? If we could
podcast
just like
wants to
have
have a
proper.
word with them now too.
That's cool. We're all adults here. We can all have conversations. You know,
Alright, bet, yeah, tell them to tap in.
But
I'll
yeah,
see
back to
what
the
they're
combo.
doing.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get your opinion on this. Meaning that you just tapped in. What do you think about disciplining children, and do you believe in hitting children as a disciplinary action?
Um, I'm gonna take my cam off real quick because I got some
Yeah, go
stuff
ahead,
going
do you?
on, but I'll keep talking. I've got three kids. I've got a 7-year-old daughter. I've got a 4-year-old son, and I've got a 1-year-old son. And all three of my kids are different in how I have to discipline them and how I've had to discipline them through all of them. And yes, I whoop asses, and my ass beatings upgrade depending on the level of what I feel is necessary. Sometimes I whoop ass with my hand. Sometimes I upgrade to the chancla. Sometimes I upgrade to the wooden spoon. It really depends on who I'm kicking ass and for what reason. Sometimes the discipline of beating ass does not work. Sometimes the kids just want something else. They crave something else, and we're not giving it to them. We have to self assess. Maybe the problem is not the kids. They're doing something for a reason. You know what I'm saying? These kids are really smart,
Wow. Round of
you
applause
know?
for her, bro.
Yeah, I would
These
concur
kids are
with her.
really smart. So like
Round of applause.
sometimes they just want your love, they want your attention, they want to go outside, they got that extra energy they need to burn out, and we're not giving it to them for whatever reason, because we're adults and we have our own shit going on, you know.
And we gotta work and all this shit and all that. Yeah, and we
Oh,
don't spend that much
100%,
time
bro.
with
You know
them.
what it is
And
too
some
as
fathers right
adults.
now wasn't there for all these kids growing up in this generation. That's why I bitch
I
say big up
agree.
to my nigga Gels, Boston, Sace, anybody else here that's a father that's in their kid's life. Big up to you too, and big up to me utmost. You get what I'm saying? Like I was there in my kid's life. I wasn't gonna let them go my way.
Facts.
I
But yeah,
respect
continue
that.
what you were saying though. I think she was still
But
talking. But
Yeah,
no,
let her
I
finish
know.
up.
Well, I'm just bigging her up. I was just bigging up because what she said
All right,
was
hit it up.
official.
Right, no, I agree. Also we have to try to remember um that we are adults, and like sometimes we don't remember what it is like to be kids. You know what I'm saying? We forgot what it's like to literally be sitting there and spinning our heads around like a fucking psychopath, literally doing this. Like my son does that, and we're looking at him like, dude, what are you doing?
or
Like, are you going through something? And he's like, oh, I'm getting dizzy and the world is spinning around. And then you do it and you're like, whoa, yeah. And then like you realize maybe they're not fucking crazy. They're just kids, and we forgot what it's like.
And you know
So we
what?
have to self-assess ourselves.
It's the fucked
Self-assessment.
up
And as kids, we always
cartoons
look
they're
for
watching
attention.
too. The fucked up cartoons they're
Yo,
watching
food
is
stamps, so
crazy.
what you think? That's Senya's homegirl trying to tap in. You think that's her Wi-Fi or
Yeah.
something?
Yo, let me ask
Yeah.
this though.
Yeah, it gotta be her
But
Wi-Fi.
don't you think that
She's
some rules
there. She's
do
right
need to
here.
be
She
set?
just
You know what I mean? And these
Or
rules have
turn the
to be
camera off.
followed. You know what I'm saying? In order to show that,
turn the
like,
camera
basically
off.
your child how society basically runs, and that
You heard
there's
Senya?
consequences for your actions. You know what I mean? Like at the end of
or
the day, I'm a firm believer in punishment. Right? Like I'm not I don't like hitting my son. You know what I mean? Like that never was my go to. You know what I mean? But don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
facts.
If he
Word.
needs to
Nobody wants
pop,
to hit their kid.
like peep it right. If he needs a pop in the butt, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Don't get me wrong. He gonna get that pop in the butt.
yeah. I
You
think
see
there's
what
a
I'm
big
saying?
ass difference between
But
being.
I'm a
Uh,
super firm believer
Yeah,
on
and
punishment. You know what I mean?
I think
Like
that's what we're
Rome
saying.
said,
Like,
removing his sneakers, his favorite video games, his toys,
Word,
so forth.
word.
You know what I mean? I'm a super firm believer in that.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? Also like my capital punishment to my youngest, right, would be like grabbing two encyclopedias, putting them in the corner, and make them stand out with the encyclopedias for like
that's
five
what my
minutes.
parents used to do.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's usually
They
my
Right.
used to
type
do
of
what?
corporal
They used to
punishment.
make you do what now, bro?
They used to
Right.
make me like pause, squat on the wall, put my arms out, and then hold the an encyclopedia or a dictionary and
That's
hold that shit
crazy.
I've done that
for
in school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
half
Just
an
to, know
hour.
what I mean? Yeah.
Grabbing two encyclopedias, putting
That
them
shit
in the
fucked
So
me
corner,
up.
what I've been
and
doing
make them
with my
stand
with
out with
my
the
oldest
encyclopedias
who's
for
learning
like
how to
five
read and
minutes.
write, you know,
You see
what
what I'm
I've been
saying?
doing
Like
with her is when it's
They used
cool
to
down
make you
time
do
because I've
what?
had
They used
enough.
to make you do
If
what
I've
now?
had
They
enough,
used to make me like pause, squat
yous are
on the
doing
wall,
something
put my
wrong.
arms out,
You
and then
you
hold
need to
the
cool down. It's cool down
an
time.
encyclopedia
But I can't just
or a
sit there
dictionary
and expect
hold
them to
that
like
shit
lay
for
down in their bed and
Yeah,
twiddle their
yeah, yeah.
thumbs.
half
You
an
know,
hour.
that's not it's unreal. So I have my daughter pull out her pencil and her book, and I have her start writing down all the different ways that you can tell somebody to calm down. So
Mm.
now she has to sit there in her brain, calm down, settle down, chill, relax, and she sits there and she writes it.
Yo, there you go.
You know?
What's up, Ashley?
Yeah, you got you.
Ashley Alonso. Lozano. Oh man, she was here. She just left.
And
Good
also
touch.
also as parents and as like like fathers, as Rome was saying, you got to be present there,
She was
even
here.
like in the prenatal stages. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there to speak to the baby and let him know that, especially if you're gonna have a male baby,
What's up,
that you will
Ashley?
fuck him up.
Ashley
So
Alonso.
take preventative
Lozano.
measures,
Oh man,
and then
she just left.
keep that instilled in them, and that's always helped for me. I don't know, like
Bro, I think it goes with
I
either
don't gotta
sex, to
be.
be honest with you. Like, I don't think either which side, like, you have to show love and comfort to both sides. Like, it don't matter whether it's a boy or a girl. Like, at the end of the day, a child's looking for love. You know what I'm saying? A child,
That's a fact.
remember,
Right.
they're
I
not
was
asked, you know what I
yeah, I
mean?
was
They're not
being
asked to
half
be here.
funny with that. Like I used to really speak to the baby like a lot in the womb, like a lot,
Bro,
like
I think
to
it
the
goes with
point that when he was
My
either
husband
born, when he
too.
was crying, like when I got in
matter
there,
which
he
side.
stopped
Like,
crying because he's like, "Yo, that's the voice."
love and comfort to
Like,
both
you know what I'm
That's
sides.
right.
saying?
Like,
So
it don't
That's
like,
matter
daddy.
whether it's a boy or a girl.
Need a
Like,
Red
at
Bull.
the end of the day,
That's
that's
a child's
facts.
you know what I
looking for
mean.
love. You know what I'm saying? A child.
Yo,
Remember,
but
they're not asked.
I
You know
wanted
what
to
I mean?
put
They're
out
not asked
my
to be here.
Probably that
point of view
edible.
because like we oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Now you're good.
Just like real quick because like I'm sorry, I don't know names, so I'm just gonna the other guy who was talking, um he was saying that he takes away like the toys or the this or the that, right? So like in our house, I don't know if you got it yesterday's show or not, but like we base our way of life like based on the
Now you're
almighty.
good.
Basically it's everything pleasing the almighty, right? So like instead of like taking away their tablet, right? And I wouldn't make it, yes, I'm taking it away. You're not going to have it, but I don't put the focus on because you did this, I'm going to take away this materialistic thing
Yo,
because then that puts their focus and their love on this materialistic thing that's temporary. It's nonsense. None of it actually
yo,
matters.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. To the
Right.
shorty Ashley Lozano, Senya's friend. Yo, you right there. I don't know. You did it before, like like you came in here and you had your camera on, everything. It was working. I don't know what you did. Like you left. You know what I mean? And now you came back, and it's back to this. You know what I mean? Whatever you did, it worked the first time.
Yeah, she was on,
Try to check your camera settings.
but it's like loading type of shit. So maybe it's the
Yeah, it's
Wi-Fi.
like she's loading in. Yeah, it's like the Wi-Fi or the camera settings. You know what I mean? She'll be back. Shout out to her.
Wi-Fi, like that Wi-Fi.
El Wi-Fi.
El Wiffy.
So yeah, my nigga.
Wi-Fi.
Um. So yeah, my fault to interrupt you. Pardon me. Go ahead.
Nah,
I was just
nah, it's all good.
I was just
I
letting her
just
know
wanted to
so
like.
she can tap in.
How old's
Nah,
everybody's
absolutely.
kids?
The
So
Wi-Fi or the camera settings.
I have
You know
a
what I mean? She'll be back.
20-year-old,
Shout out to
a
her.
16-year-old, and a 9-year-old.
You just said that.
I wish I had their age on my kids. I'll be younger.
Oh yeah, my fault to interrupt you. Pardon me. Go ahead.
Nah, it's all good.
I was just
I
letting her
just
know
wanted
so
to like.
she can tap in.
SK, you muted.
How old's
Nah,
everybody's
absolutely.
kids?
Shit, my son 29, my daughter 33.
The OG.
You just said that.
I wish
Mine
I
are
had their
seven,
age
four,
on
and
my
one.
kids. I'll be younger.
Oh, 7-4-1. Okay.
7, 4, and 1. That's me.
Word.
That was a good era to raise kids, though, Rome. What you think?
Hell yeah. Shit,
Because
my
they
my
had
son
summer jobs
29,
and
my daughter
shit.
I still
33.
got those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I'm 37, so like, yeah, I'm 36, y'all.
Word.
Bro, I was on
Mine
my
are
kids'
7, 4, and
ass,
1.
bro. My daughter wanna go hang with her friends. I wanna know their cell numbers. I wanna know their parents' numbers. I wanna meet their
Word.
parents. I wanna know who the fuck
Mhm.
they going out with. What movie
Yep.
theater you going to? What
Yep.
skating ring you going to? Cause I walk my daughter all the way to high school to school, but not all the way. At junior high school, like seventh grade, I say, you know what,
Yeah,
boo,
his mic is
you
crazy.
about to hit junior high school, but this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna walk with your friends, but I'm gonna be a block. Like, okay, Dad, they going
But
out with
that's a
it, fun
good
with it. She
dad.
just
You know what
didn't
I'm
want me. She
saying?
didn't
Like,
want me
not
to.
for.
She just didn't want me to walk with her friends, embarrassing her.
Well, yeah,
Her
of
friends
course.
couldn't see
Because
me,
that's a.
so I wait till they meet up.
Yeah.
Start walking. I wait a block away and boom, I walk right
That's
by them.
good.
I say, you know what,
Yeah,
boo?
his mic is
Same thing I
crazy.
did
That's
with
a
my
beautiful
son too.
thing.
When he got to junior high school, like, yo, pops. Cause me and my son, the other say, me and my son, I call him puta. He called me puta. But when it comes to father and son time, he know his place. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell anybody, my father's my best friend. He'll tell you straight up. But when it's time for father and son, I'm the son. He's the father.
And you know what?
I
Like
just
American culture changed too, cause like in that era, like it was in vogue to have like dinner time with your family. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like it was still in vogue. Like I remember having to set up, like you know what I mean, the the mantelas and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? For a quick
Word.
little era. So like '97ish. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
wonder
Like
what's
shit
wrong with
got
Shorty
weird.
shit, man.
And you know what? Like American culture
She
changed
had
too,
it. She
cause
was
in
here.
that
Like you feel me?
era, like it was in vogue to have like dinner time with your family. You know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah,
So
man.
let me ask you guys a
So
question
I
regarding the
remember having to
culture,
set up
right?
like you know what I mean
Do you
the
use
the
practice,
mantelas and
use as
shit. You know what
adults,
I'm
do
saying?
you use practice the cultures of your
For a quick
parents?
little era.
Of
Yeah.
Do
course.
you cook their meals and do their
Absolutely.
celebrations and
cook,
all
I
that?
cook their
Absolutely.
meals. Listen, I cook their meals
Absolutely.
and other meals.
Absolutely.
Meals, yeah.
I do still follow that culture.
um,
So let me ask you
yeah.
guys a question
To a
regarding the
certain
Listen,
extent.
culture.
I just ate some
Do you
mixed
use
rice with
practice,
beans
use as
with
adults, do
some
you use practice the
sauteed
cultures
steak
of
and
your
onions,
parents?
Of course.
Do you
Puerto
cook
Rican
their
style.
meals and do their
Absolutely.
celebrations
That's just straight
and
classic, bro.
all
What
that?
color
Cook their
beans?
meals. Listen, I cook their meals
Absolutely.
and red.
Red bean.
Of
Absolutely.
course.
Meals, yeah.
I do still follow that culture.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I come from
Listen,
I'm
I just
Cuban,
ate
you
some
know, and I
mixed rice
born and
with
raised in
beans
Miami, Florida,
with some
and now I live in
sauteed
Missouri.
steak and
And
onions.
I was such a picky eater when I was little that I
Puerto
did not
Rican
get to
style.
embrace all of the amazing cultural deliciousness of my
I was about
upbringing. And now I live in Missouri, and I don't know how to cook any of it, and you can't find any of the things that you could find in like Miami, Florida. Here in Missouri, I mean,
Yo,
so
it
I
gotta
cook
be
it.
the
there goes that
camera. It
culture.
gotta be her Wi-Fi, something, right?
It's all right.
I cook it. I
What y'all
eat
think,
it
man?
just like
It gotta
today.
be that
My
shorty's
mother
Wi-Fi
said
or
she
her
cooked.
something,
I didn't even buy outside food. I came straight home to cook.
huh?
I need to eat.
It's the Wi-Fi,
The
nigga.
Wi-Fi, right?
It gotta be
For
the
real.
camera. It gotta be her Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.com.
Nah, shout out to her for keep
LG.
trying though. You know what I mean? What y'all think, man?
Fact. Shout out. She tried.
Yeah, mad times too, nigga. No bullshit. I hope she gets it though. No bullshit.
Maybe she gotta shut off her whole system and restart her whole phone or laptop or tablet or maybe
Um,
whatever she's on.
Maybe.
contact
Yo,
your local
try to restart your phone. Yeah, try to
your
go on
local
through
internet
your
provider.
PC or something. It's better through a
That's a fact.
laptop.
That's easy.
Through a
Cause
laptop
that
is
be
better. If
happening to
you
me.
got a
I gotta be
laptop or a
doing that. That's why you see
PC,
me in
it's
and
way
out.
better.
Like when you see me in
Chilling
and
in the
out, you don't know
crib,
I'm having
wait.
Wi-Fi problems,
Yeah,
so
you
I gotta
can't really
restart my
do it
phone.
on your phone, bro. That's when I
You
started fucking
can,
up.
but it's just better to do it through like I mean.
Unless there's an app. I never tried.
Maybe. Yo, try to restart your phone. Yeah,
Yerp.
try to go on through
All
your
right, man. Let's get
PC
off
or
beating
something.
kids.
It's
Like,
better
let's,
through a laptop.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Word.
Hey yo, you know I've been here faithfully, right? So y'all niggas better follow me.
Yeah,
Big
you
Room,
can
the
do
most
it on
hated
your
on Meet
phone,
Me,
bro.
cause I be
Yeah,
going
this is
streaming
this is
there.
my
Can,
YouTube
but
right here.
it's
Be
just
having
better
it.
to do it through like
Everybody get
on
your
Huh?
what?
plug. Get your plug.
What
Plug
do you want,
yourself.
Rome? I'll follow you, bro.
I'm on. Huh?
facts.
What's your what you call it? The YouTube.
Nah, not my YouTube. On Meet Me. I don't got a YouTube yet, but I'm trying to do it though. Yeah,
Yo,
Meet Me.
yo, I'll be going on my Pod City podcast from now on.
It's a whole different kind of stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's called BK Banger, the most hated. I'm on. Huh?
Drop that in the private chat.
Got you. I don't care if people want to follow me. Better for me, the more viewers, whether they negative or
Fuck
positive, it's still
yeah.
a view.
Make sure y'all go
Yeah.
follow my homie, man.
And
Yeah,
there,
we
at a
eat, bro.
certain amount of gigs, you get paid. You cash in.
Out of
Shit,
the
follow
what?
me. Shit, I need viewers. I lost some of my viewers because I
There
was
you
off
go.
for a while. So, know what I mean?
There you go. Drop that
BK,
link.
listen, BK Banger, the most hated on Meet Me live stream.
Oh shit, bro said he's at the Gasaholics office.
And
You know who's this?
there, at a certain amount of gigs, you get paid. You cash in.
Who's this? SK?
Out of
They
the
said
what?
they at the
I
Gasaholics
need
office.
viewers. I lost some of my viewers. And make
We can
sure that
hear
you
you. You
call
on?
me Rome
We can
and
hear
that
you,
you know
bro.
the podcast that I'm in, so I know it's you and I let you tap in. The most hated on Meet Me live stream.
Oh shit, bro said he's at the Gasaholics
Well,
Yo,
office.
if
wasn't
you see Real Talk with Mimsy Limbs, you'll know it's me.
Ash,
All right.
Ash, oh, she almost had it.
Real Talk with
Who's
Mimsy
this?
Limbs,
SK?
bro.
Oh, what happened? Oh, hopefully it
She
works,
had it.
bro.
Is that it is? Is that?
And make sure that come
And
on,
she
y'all
had it.
pray to God, y'all. Come on, everybody, put your hands up and pray, y'all. Come on. La 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 la.
Trying to get it right. We trying to get it right.
Well, if you see Real Talk with Mimsy Limbs, you'll know
He's
it's
here to
me.
fuck with us, man.
you can do it?
Real
She
Talk
got
with
a
You
Mimsy
don't
Shout
good
got
out
Limbs.
to
personal.
Rich.
You don't got personal
They said it's
hotspot to
Rich.
log into.
Hopefully it works, bro. You said
Personal
what, bro?
hotspot. Personal hotspot. Because when I have personal hotspot on my phone, sometimes when it's too crowded with so many people using the internet, I jump on my own shit and I be good.
Trying to get it right. We trying to get it right. I don't know, but she had it a little bit ago. She had red
Because you know
hair,
why? Because what
right?
had
She got red
happened
hair.
was this Mexican
She got it
Wi-Fi
hair
was
red or
cheaper.
pink or
She
something
bought
like
that.
that.
Just fucking with you. Don't be mad.
Nigga,
Personal hotspot on my phone
SK been
sometimes when it's
muted
too
for like
crowded with so many people
Yeah,
using
I
the
30
don't
minutes.
internet,
know.
I jump
Yeah,
on my own
word.
shit and I be
He
good.
muted
We
himself.
can't
I
hear
didn't even
you. We
mute
can't
him,
hear
bro.
you.
No cap. So yeah, man.
Can't hear you.
She had it a little bit ago. Stay high
Because you know
clothing,
why?
man.
Because
Shout out
what
to
had
Richie,
happened
man.
was this Mexican
She got it
Wi-Fi
hair
was
red or
cheaper.
pink or
She
something
bought
like
that.
that.
Just fucking with you. Don't be mad.
And we got the TV in the background.
That's
Who's
food
watching
stamps.
Prices Right?
Word.
I
That's
watch the
food
fucking
stamps,
Price
right?
is
mash.
right. I don't know about Price is
He
right.
muted himself. I didn't even mute him, bro.
I know, but that shit would be lit though.
Fucking
That's
mash,
yo.
nigga.
I used to watch that bitch. Oh, some mash.
Trying to help her out.
That's when you knew the night was
That's
over. When
actually
Mash came on, you were just like, all right, it's time to go to
it's got
bed,
her
nigga.
They said drop the link, Rome. They trying to follow you, Rome. They said
Boy,
drop the
it's
link.
got her too in the background.
Drop the link on the YouTube channel,
I,
Rome. They'll
I don't got a
what you
YouTube
podcast
channel.
Nah,
I
it's
got a
it's on
Meet
yeah.
Me.
TV,
You got
Joe.
to download an app called Meet Me. When you download it, look up BK
Trying to
Banger,
help her out.
the most hated.
Alright,
That's his
alright,
rap name.
alright.
I'm about to
He said
download this
drop
shit.
the link, Rome, so I can push it. See?
Yeah, but it's not a link. It's an app. I'm telling them the name right there. All they got to do is jump on that app, download it, you know what I'm saying? And just type in my name.
Where we on
You're
right
gonna
now?
have to, they're
Yo,
gonna have to
Billy,
make a
this is like
profile
a
called Meet Me. When you
Talk your
download
shit.
it, look up BK
is this like
Banger,
Follow
a
him.
the
So
most
yeah,
hated.
this
man.
is
What
Yo,
like
up,
a
y'all?
what do
where
you
we
call
at,
this shit?
bro? What's the topic?
I don't know, man. What up? What y'all want to talk about, man? What's the verdict?
Yeah, but it's
Y'all
Talk
watched The
about
literally,
whatever y'all want.
Mandalorian?
I'm telling them the name right there. All
Yes,
they gotta
sir.
do is jump on that app,
Yo, y'all
download
No.
it.
seen
You
the
know
new
what I'm saying?
episode, the
And
Book
just
of Boba
type
Fett?
in my
Nah, I haven't
name.
seen it.
The
It
Book
just
of
The
happened.
who?
Boba Fett. Yeah,
The
I
Yeah,
book,
I'm
seen
a
it.
book,
looking
a
for
book.
both
The
apps.
book.
The
What?
Book of Boba Fett.
That's what that's what
Who the
it is.
hell is that?
A Star Wars character, Boba Fett.
Where we at, bro?
All right, nah, I haven't seen Star Wars in so long, nigga. I don't remember nobody but
Hey,
fucking
I'm
R2D2,
fucking
Jedi,
Yeah.
and the other motherfucker. What's his
Shout out
name?
to
I ain't
Chase.
never seen Star
Shout out
Wars,
to the
bro.
big
That's
Y'all,
homie,
all.
y'all,
man.
y'all wildin', son. I
Y'all
got
never
look
seen
at
Star Wars? The Book of
I've
Boba Fett.
never seen Star
What's
Wars.
the
y'all
word?
never
Drop the
seen Star
link.
Wars. I believe it.
I'm copying it.
SK, nigga, we still can't hear you, bro.
Star Wars character, Boba Fett.
This shit's out of
Know the
control.
fucking
All
vibes.
right, nah, I haven't seen Star Wars in
Yo, they
so
got
long, nigga.
Bigfoots
I
in
don't
Star
remember
Wars, bro.
nobody but fucking R2D2, Jedi, and the other motherfucker. What's
Really?
his name?
See you.
Drop your link.
See you,
Drop
bro.
your
We
link.
see you, bro.
Shout out to the Stay High clothing line, man. Go to
You
gasaholics.com.
heard?
I know
Get
the
it.
fucking vibes.
Oh, they prayed up. Oh, they prayed up things out. Okay.
Shout out to the homie for finding time to tap in with us too. All y'all.
Yo, ask him if I could design the bag.
All right, so let's get
Be
to
a
this.
nice little
Ray,
gift.
you never
Stay High clothing
seen
line, man.
Star Wars.
Go to
Never.
gasaholics.com.
Damn, what?
Never.
Yo,
I never will.
This
yo, can
nigga
I
never
be
seen
real?
Star Wars. That's just
Never
crazy.
watched the whole. I never
Can I
watched the
be real? Me
That shit
neither.
crazy.
Yeah. Never
Me
watched that
neither.
shit, bro. Like,
Yo,
I
Sage.
don't know.
Yo, SK. Hold on a minute. SK. When you get, matter of fact, Sage, you there. When you get a chance, nigga, hit me on my line, my nigga.
You never. How
Or
y'all
hit me,
all
or hit me
conspiracy
on your
theorists
son's
never
IG.
seen Star
Add me
Wars?
on your IG. I got an idea for you, bro.
What? You gotta watch Star Wars to be a conspiracy theorist?
No, it's just the factor of like the whole idea of the different worlds in Star
Yo,
Wars, the
Sage.
different
Yo,
aliens, and you know what I'm
SK. Hold
saying?
on a minute.
Like
SK.
just the
When you,
whole
matter of fact,
concept
Sage, you there. When you get a
of it
chance, nigga, hit me on my line, my
pretty
nigga.
much
I don't.
goes
I don't watch
against
like. I don't
Or
watch
hit
like
me,
every
series
religion
and
or
taught,
shit.
hit me
right?
on your
So
son's
Tell her to
IG.
check her
Or hit me
settings,
on your
her
IG. I got
camera
an
Movies
idea
settings.
and
for you,
That's
bro.
probably
yeah.
what it is. Just her
I
camera
can't hear
settings.
you, Ray. I apologize. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, there you go. Oh, she
Yeah,
just
like
did
I
it.
ain't
Go
watching
back.
all the
Go
Harry
back.
Potter
However you
shit.
just. Yeah, right there. Yo, can you hear us, Ashley?
Aliens, and you know what I'm saying? Like just the whole
Yo,
concept
Ashley, can you hear
of
us?
it
You
pretty
gotta
much goes
check your
against every
check your.
religion
Oh,
taught,
you just
right?
muted
So
yourself. You gotta unmute yourself. There you go.
I can't hear you, Ray.
You can
I
hear us?
apologize. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, there you go. Hmm. Oh, she just did it. Go back. Why can't she hear us? What y'all think, girls? What you think, food stamps? Yo, Ashley, can you hear us? You gotta check your
You hear me now?
Oh, you just muted. Yeah, we can hear you now.
If you like the first one, and you like
Oh, what
the
happened? She
series,
just had it. You can hear us?
No, there she is.
Hmm.
you will
There
like
you
that
go.
series.
Why can't she hear us?
It's
Hola, ¿cómo
fire. You just need
estás?
the
Maybe
good.
it's a
What
camera
you think,
issue.
food stamps? Nah, it's just her camera settings. That's all. But it's her microphone settings too. She just gotta adjust it somehow. Check her like internet microphone settings or
Or
whatever.
You
StreamYard,
might
Whatever.
have to allow the
If you
permissions.
like the first one,
Yeah,
Word.
she gotta allow it. Yup. That's exactly what she gotta do on both.
oh, absolutely not.
On the how she just did it on the camera, she gotta do the same shit but for the
Yo,
microphone.
Scooby Dooby Doo
Maybe it's
22.
a camera
Ooh,
issue.
You're
ooh, yeah.
Nah, it's just
Oh.
her camera settings. That's all. But it's her
Rah!
microphone
now we
settings
can
Scooby
hear
too.
you,
Doo.
SK.
Grrrr.
Check her like
Oh, ah,
internet
ah,
Nigga, you
microphone
was
settings
ah.
muted.
or
You
whatever.
were muted for like fucking 30 minutes.
Shaggy, yeah,
Well,
she gotta
Loud ass
allow it.
nigga.
What's the word?
Shaggy
there you
Baggy with
go.
the Scooby Doo.
You're
Yeah, we got Shaggy and we got Scooby. Where the doobies at?
what's the word? What's the word?
You stupid.
Where the
Yo,
doobies at?
Shaggy and Scooby, nigga.
Facts.
Y'all niggas used to eat hella big sandwiches, bro.
Scooby
Yo,
Doo.
pause,
That shit
pause.
used to
What's
make me
wrong with
hungry.
you, my nigga? What's
Nigga,
wrong
a
with this
sandwich?
nigga, man?
How the fuck is that a pause, bro? Like, when did sandwich become weird?
Yo,
I
you
never heard
getting
a bitch in my
crazy
life
on
say,
him.
damn,
I don't know. I
damn
just
nigga,
felt
you
like
eat
there
a
was
big
supposed to be
sandwich.
pause.
Like, what the fuck?
Hey yo, hey
Word. The
yo,
old
Ash.
Godzilla movies was classic too.
Hey yo, Ashley. Can you hear us?
Eat hella big sandwiches, bro.
I wonder if she can hear us, but she just can't talk. You feel me? Or like we can't hear
Nigga, a
her.
sandwich? How the fuck is that a pause, bro? Like, when did sandwich become That niggas,
Ashley, if you
we
could
can hear
hear us,
her.
open another YouTube page and then type in the chat if you could hear
Yo,
us.
old
Who's
Godzilla
that?
movies was
Word.
Or if you
classic.
can't.
Synthesized.
Hey, yo, Ashley. Huh?
Boom.
And my dog
You
looking
can
like
hear
a
us?
snack right now.
You got arm?
Oh, probably if
That
she gets off, it's gonna lag. She's probably on her
nigga
phone.
SK, bro.
But
Over here doing some
she just gotta fuck with the
miscellaneous.
settings a little bit. 'Cause
I had
she's
to come
there.
over here and cuddle with my dog. My dog looking like a snack, yo.
Yo, pause, man. What's wrong with this dude?
Nigga, why is it pause for everything? Nigga, y'all niggas be talking about oh, this nigga ate a big ass sandwich. Pause. Like, why?
Yo,
It's
pause.
an
Where
animal.
he's
How can
wildin'.
it be gay if
Probably if
I'm
she
with an
gets off, it's
animal?
gonna lag. She's probably on her phone.
Well, SK, you be acting
But
weird, but still, nigga.
she just gotta fuck with the settings. You
No,
know,
that's my
Yeah,
justify.
SK. Tell your yeah, SK. Look at your IG message.
Oh, I
That
got
nigga
you,
sent you
bro.
a DMs, nigga.
Where you
Hey,
Nah,
yo,
watch your
pause.
mouth,
That
nigga.
nigga
Watch
sent
your
you a
mouth, bro.
DMs,
Watch your mouth,
nigga.
bro. Watch your mouth,
Hey,
bro. Come
yo,
on,
yo,
nah,
you
stop
what?
that. Pause, nigga.
nigga,
Yeah,
Mo
you.
sent you
Oh,
a
you. Why
DMs.
you thinking
Pause.
about gay shit? Nigga? What's wrong with do? What's wrong with
Yo,
you,
we don't
bro?
say that on
Hey,
this
hey,
channel,
pause,
bro.
pause.
I
Hey,
know,
word,
man. I
pause.
know.
Stay away from the G word.
One word.
Yeah, I know. No,
I
it's
don't
the
G
know.
N
word and
Yeah,
word.
N word.
that
G
was
word
that
and
was a
N
hot
word.
topic last night.
Nigga sent you a
That was a hot
DMs,
topic
nigga.
last night.
Yo, that shit was
G word
crazy
and N
last
word.
night,
Stay away
nigga.
from the G word and the N word.
I had a good time last
Yeah,
night.
but you know what?
All
The
right,
topic
all right.
last night. The
If
topic
I
last night, I
if I
felt
may,
disrespected by the way he came at me and called me a name without me even knowing who the hell he was.
He called. I'm not
So
even
I
gonna
I
feel
front.
like,
don't
honestly
I
speaking, I
don't
know that's your
disagree with
husband.
you.
You cool. Listen, I know that's your husband, but you're cool,
No,
and
no, no,
I like the way
no,
you
no, no.
approach the
My husband
situation,
was
how
the
you
guy.
came in. But you know what I'm saying, that racist shit, and also telling me like I look like I'm giving. I don't pay those jokes.
Wonder what's up with homegirl.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like
I
they owe me an
understand. Hang
Oh,
apology.
on,
it's the
real
tap in.
quick,
No, no, Compy, let her go. Yeah, go ahead, Mimsy.
real quick.
So I feel like,
The
honestly
guy with the
speaking, I
black
know
and white
that's your
checkerboard,
husband. You
that's
cool.
my
Listen,
father-in-law.
I know that's
The
your
guy that
husband,
came on
but
with the
you're cool,
puppet, that's my
and I like the
husband.
way
I
you
just wanted to
approach the
clarify that
situation,
because
how you
everything was
came
cool
in.
when my husband came
But you
on,
know
and
what I'm
then when
saying,
my
that
pops
racist
came
shit,
on,
and
then
then
things
also
kind of
telling me
got
like I look like
We
I'm
ain't
like
mad
giving.
at you.
I don't pay those
miscommunicated and
jokes.
then misconstrued, and then you know what I'm saying? No, I just
You
wanted to
get what I'm
like, cause
saying?
like
I feel like they
pops
owe
isn't
me
my
an
husband,
apology.
so like I just wanted to like straighten out where those lines were going. But now, my personal opinion, which I don't know if you could hear me yesterday over all the chaos, like as the mediator, right? As the mediator, I feel like, and I'm not trying to belittle your feelings. I feel like everybody feels how they feel and it's
We
valid,
ain't mad at you.
you know. But I feel like if and this is my own personal, if somebody were to call me like Mimsy Limbs, you're a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I have two options. I could be like, oh, I'm not a hoe. I got my husband. I pop out his kids, etc., etc. Or I could just be like, well, I know in myself that that's not an accurate statement. This is not true. So why would it bother me? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to uphold a reputation because I have my husband, I have my kids, and I know that I'm not a hoe.
You don't have to prove nothing to
Yeah,
nobody.
So
yeah.
that's my
But at the,
as that's my logical emotionless answer to that. Now if you do feel offended, I would like to hear why you feel offended, because on my end the way that I felt the sequence of events happened was that he pops came on. I may be wrong, so I, alternate realities and whatnot. Pops came
yeah,
on,
yeah.
as that's my logical emotionless
Like I didn't hear what she
answer
said.
to that. Now if you do feel offended, I
I
would like
couldn't
to
hear what she
hear
said. Word.
It got low. It
why
got
you
mad low.
feel
I don't know.
offended,
Her
because
audio
on
went out.
my
Your
end
audio
the
went
way
out.
that I felt
You might have to
Damn, what
tap back
happened?
in.
happened was that he pops
Yeah,
came
your
on.
audio went out. We can't hear you.
Alternate realities and whatnot. Pops came on.
You were saying something about I don't know.
She was about to get to her
Like I didn't hear
perspective
what
of
she
this
said.
of the story or whatever happened last night.
No, well, she wanted to hear why Compay felt so offended, basically.
Yeah.
Well, Rome, would you accept an
I
apology?
just said,
You might have to tap back
yeah, I would accept the apology, man. And man, I'm old
Your
school,
audio
nigga.
went out. We can't hear
That's
you.
how we do back in the day. You
But
apologize and you
it's not from
sincere
her
about
that
it.
he gotta accept the apology from, though.
It's
That's the
from
thing.
No,
them.
yeah, it got to be done.
It's from them.
Yeah, them
Exactly.
niggas
Well,
violated.
of the story or whatever happened.
Not her,
Can
because
you
she
hear me?
never said nothing
Yeah,
wrong,
we can
and
hear you.
she
Now
came
we can hear
polite
you.
and
Yeah.
correct right now. You get what I'm saying? Coming back after all this, she still came back. She came correct. You know what I'm saying? She didn't disrespect me from jump. If I recall last night, I don't know, some point of video, she was like, "This is not
Damn,
all call
Ash.
for. Please, like, stop." Like, she was trying to like piece it out, like she said, the mediator. She was there trying to piece it out, but
Right.
That's why I said we
me
ain't
and
mad at her.
me, me and her fam, like,
They
you know
was
what I'm saying?
definitely on
Like,
some
yeah,
racist
you
shit
know what I mean?
though.
I ain't.
But let her finish though. Let her finish. Let her finish. After all this, she still came back. She came correct. You know what I'm saying? She didn't
So,
disrespect me from jump. If I recall last night, I don't know, some point of video,
series
she
of
was
events
like,
happening.
"This is not
Damn,
all call
Ash.
for. Please, like, stop." Like, she was trying to like piece it out, like she said, the
Damn, your
mediator.
audio
Yeah,
went
she
out
was there
again.
trying to piece it
What
out,
the
but
fuck?
me and me, me and her fam, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe gotta find another spot to
Yo,
go to
Ash,
where
flick
her
your
internet
camera,
be
Ash.
better.
Fuck with the camera, Ash. Fuck with the camera, Ash. Fuck with the camera settings. Yeah, there you go. You can hear us? You can hear us, Ash? Damn, your
Yo,
audio
look
went
at
out.
SK's pops, bro.
What the fuck? Yo,
He's chilling.
he's high, huh?
There he go.
Maybe gotta find another spot to
Yo,
go to
Ash,
where
flick
her
with the camera,
internet be
Ash.
better.
Fuck with the camera, Ash. Fuck with the camera, Ash. Hey, yo, it's the word. Camera settings. Yeah, there you go. You can hear us?
Yo, bro, hold on.
Smoking a sky blunt. You can hear us, Ash? Y'all know the fucking vibes.
Good, bro.
Look at SK's pops, bro.
Cool, and we see you.
Tell him, bro. I'm gonna send you something, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. You know that. Yeah, I'm good, bro. We over here working.
Yo, Sage, I sent you some of my maps, so you already know. Hit me up, nigga. I got something to
Yeah,
talk
I
to you
know,
about.
I know, I know. That's the stuff. Look, I got you live on a YouTube chat right now, bro. Live. Gasaholics right here, baby. Live
I
and
know the
direct,
fucking
nigga.
vibes.
Word. Word.
Word. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Sage, I sent you some of my maps, so you
Yeah,
already know.
baby.
Hit
That's
me
how
up,
we
nigga.
do
I
it.
got something to talk to you about.
Oh shit.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Word. All right.
Crazy.
Word.
I ain't wrong,
But I'm
right?
That's
gonna send you.
crazy.
I'm not wrong,
I'm
right?
gonna send
Niggas
you all the
wilded
links
out.
and
See
all
it
that, though.
go?
I got you.
See it go? See it, right?
Yo,
You see
yo,
that shit go?
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yo,
You see that shit go?
what up?
Yo, happy
Nah, I'm
New
not.
Year's, my G.
I'm saying yo to the shorty, seeing if the shorty shit works.
Yeah, baby. That's how we do it.
Oh shit.
Am I wrong? Yo, dead ass.
Yo,
All right.
Esto, you still there, Esto?
Word.
Yeah, I'm here.
But I'm gonna send you.
Alright.
I'm gonna send you all the links and
Word.
all that, though. I got you.
Yo,
Yo, what's good,
yo,
job?
Yo,
yo, Sace, I'm gonna add you right
Yeah.
back in. You heard, Sace?
Yo, happy New Year.
I get.
Add you right back in, big bro. Shout out to the Stay High clothing line,
yeah.
y'all, and the gasaholics.com. Check them out. No bullshit.
Yo, dead ass.
Yo, Esto, you still there?
Yo,
Yo, go
salute.
ahead, talk your shit.
All right, I'm gonna try to be quick because I see you gotta shuffle people around, so I'll hop in and out.
Nah,
But
you're
real
good. You're
quick,
good. Talk your shit. What's up?
okay, so series of events. Pops
Yo,
comes
Sace,
in.
I'm gonna add you right back in.
This
You
is
heard,
a
Sace?
fine thing, and then there's an
I
exchange of
get.
words, which I heard in the
Shout out to the Stay
backstage
High
also,
clothing line, y'all,
that
and the
there was
gasaholics.com. Check
like,
them out.
what is your name? I'm sorry. Hi, what is your name? I feel very rude.
my name,
Yeah, what is
Go
your
Rome.
name?
ahead, talk your shit.
Rome.
Rome. Hi. Okay, so apparently Pops came in, and then Rome said something to Pops, something about Coney Island. I don't know, something about Coney Island, and then from there it went
Cause,
I don't know, something.
'Cause all I said, I never took a cab with a gay driver in Coney Island. So that then all of a sudden he's gonna tell me, pick up
Subdivision.
your mic. I'm in a trunking and I'm look like I'm sucking a dick.
Hey, yo.
Okay,
That's
so
what
then and
expired
then
everything.
there and then there was the beginning problem, right? That was the first initial problem.
Yeah, because you know why? Because if
Okay.
he's a grown man, I'm a grown man. Back in nowadays, he's 75. I'm 72. Right? I don't take that shit from nobody. You're not gonna sit there and tell me about no dick jokes about my mouth sucking dick. Nah, we don't do those. You get punched in your mouth back in the
I
days.
understand. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I think that it had it been my husband, with the mentality that you have, right? I think he
Yeah, because
probably
you know why? Because if he's a
one of two
grown man,
options,
I'm a
obviously
grown
lead
man.
it,
Back in
either let it
nowadays,
flow
he's
through and not
75.
let
I'm
it face him,
72.
or react in the
You know
exact
that, but
same
you
way
see,
that you did.
but listen, we from two different environments. You gotta understand.
Well, no,
Where
I'm
I'm
just
from,
saying.
you let that fly, you pussy. Now everybody gonna try to bully you. You punch a
You
motherfucker in
know,
his mouth, and now he knows I'm not to
different
play with.
perspectives, different
Right,
perspectives, I
exactly.
suppose.
Different ways of growing up.
Right, you know, different perspectives. I suppose that's why I can come in and kind of see things a little bit differently, you know. But okay, so then let's move on. So then this was the first initial problem, right? And then what happened after that? Because after that, I don't know that, I mean, everybody was yelling, so I couldn't really hear. And then there was a gay, there was a racist comment. Where, how did we get from gay to racism? Right.
Because he was calling me a nigger,
He called him Obama. He called him what else?
Obama.
Oh, he was calling you
Uh,
Muhammad.
Yeah,
yeah,
Muhammad.
that's
Like,
being
Yeah,
racist.
yeah, he
That's
was
like
well,
nice.
wilding.
that's racist, man. I don't,
Yeah,
I,
That's like
I
me.
don't know.
That's
Okay.
like that's.
In my book,
yeah, he was
That's
wilding.
like
He
me.
was wilding.
that's very
Okay,
racist.
Let me
I'm
speak.
sorry.
Let
I
me
don't
speak.
mean,
Let me speak.
I'm
Let
not,
me
don't
speak.
take my
Let me
smiling
speak. Let
as
me speak. Let me
And
speak. Let
and
me,
and
like that's
and
like me
also,
saying. That's like me saying, oh, you fucking piece of eating motherfucker.
Oh, I can't believe that
yeah,
was said.
exactly.
That's
I
fucked
mean,
up.
like
You
at the
mentioned
end
my
of the
That's
day,
name.
yo,
racist.
yo, came up, everybody came up. That shit's crazy.
I'm just saying it's racist.
Bro,
And me,
I wish
and
I
if
was
they
here, bro.
understand, because they from my time, a little maybe what, how, or he was born in 75, or he was born before 75.
it don't matter what era he was
It don't
born in,
matter.
my G.
Yeah,
At the end
trying
of
to
the day, it was an
justify that.
underlying racist comment.
Yeah,
But
Like,
that's what
to
I'm
so
trying to
justify
say. In
that.
those
that shit
times, there
has
was
to
a
be
lot of
addressed at
racism
the end
going
of the
on.
day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could give two fucks what he got to say because I already know what type of person he is just by his comment alone. You know what I mean? And I
And
was
then, no,
even
no,
in the
peep this.
room.
And the other dude, which I feel like, bro, like I said before, you want to bring it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna sit there and threaten my life, talking about people, all you favors and nigga gave me touch. Do what you gotta do. I got people that touch people too. We're not back in the days. We in new
Pause.
days now.
Bro, leave it
Yeah,
at. I mean,
No, I'm
like,
just saying. I'm just trying to get my
go
point
ahead.
across to let know what happened and
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it
no,
led
no,
to the
no
other
doubt.
guy.
But that ain't got not one thing to do with the other at the moment. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just let it be, Ron. And pause too. I got people that touch people.
and allegedly,
Listen, man,
Nigga
two different
boss too.
slangs, you young and ass.
That shit just came out wrong. Like I got people that
But
touch
yeah,
people.
like it just the
no, it's just
underlining
crazy.
tone from it is really like nasty. And in all reality, like it don't matter what the fuck he got to say. We're not. I truly won't
And
accept
pause
his
too.
apology.
I got people that
At the
touch
end of the
people.
day, you know what I mean? Because I already know what type of person that you know what I mean. He displayed himself to
But you
be
know,
through his
but you know,
character.
but you know, but look, you know why I would accept his apology? Because I'm not trying to defend him. Don't get me wrong. What he did was wrong. But us as humans, under anger, what's the first thing that come out of our mouth?
Not no racist shit.
Oh, this
Yeah,
fucking.
not no racist
It,
shit. Word, I was about to say.
Some shit tends to come
no,
out
no,
of
but you be like, I'll fuck your
some
black
shit.
ass up. That's
Hey,
racist.
Some
I'll
shit.
fuck your
Well,
Puerto
yeah,
Rican ass
not at
up.
all.
That's
Like
racist.
at the
Hey,
end of
I'll
the
yo,
fuck
day,
your Dominican ass up. That sounds racist.
because I
Cause
called
you
you
could just
black
instead of
and
you
you're
just listen instead of you
but let
just
me
say,
ask
but
you
listen
this.
because
How
cause you could just say, yo, I'll bust your ass, my dude. What's up?
hey, yo, Rome,
See
not
the
for nothing.
difference?
Yo, why it look like you about to get on the train? That shit look crazy, dog.
like you waiting for the stop, right?
That's bugged out.
That's because this motherfucker put me on the train track side. Out of everybody, he pushed me on the train track side.
Who the fuck said that? Who the
It look
fuck
like
said?
you staying down.
I'm
Who said
fucking
that? Who
done,
said
yo.
it?
G.
I'm done.
That's though I think.
Oh shit.
Oh
Who
damn.
said that? Who said? Fuck you, nigga.
Um,
Me, oh, there, that's another nickel. That's 15 cents. Oh, yeah, motherfuckers.
Yo, but here's the thing though, like, and I wasn't there for that altercation because if I would have been, I would have roasted both of y'all niggas first of all, and
You
second
would
of
have
all,
roasted me too?
bro, yeah, nigga,
I
I would
thought
have
y'all
roasted
was
you too,
roasting each other.
Nigga, I would have roast your ass back. Well, see, you just cost me 20 cents. I would have roast you right back.
but that's the thing though, it's because we have rapport with each other. You know what I'm saying? We hear with each
Exactly.
other every day. They
Yeah.
were the first
Probably would have
times,
was.
right? If they were here with us every day, that
It would have
situation
been
would have been
different,
way less
and it would have never happened.
tense.
Exactly.
I will.
Exactly.
Y'all,
You know what I'm
Because
y'all
saying?
would have known how to deal with each other.
you're
I
right,
will
Ray. But
disagree
fuck
on
you, Ray,
that.
Would have
but you're right.
I
conversation.
think that I
And
think
nigga, I
that
would have roasted
in
your ass comfy.
I think that in coming and communicating and having these adult conversations, which honestly, thank you guys for even letting me on. I think that's really cool of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to, just considering by association, Mimsy Limbs is a racist. which is not the case because no one here is racist. This is a racist free house, homies. I'm just letting you know we've got
Yo,
multicultural people in this house. This is not a racist home. It's all good.
Stamps, hold me
Yeah,
down.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Just
so
But
because you
I
hold
do
up.
agree
what it
with
is.
you.
Do you mind
There's
if I
rapport.
comment on what you just said? Just
Yeah.
Let her say. Let her say what she gotta say though. She said she do agree with what?
I'm sorry,
right.
real quick before I forget, we're burning here. I do agree with you that obviously in communications and if we were here, obviously we know each other, relationships are built, and like I would probably be able to be like, nigga, shut the fuck up, and you'd be like, ha 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 ha, versus like this bitch
Do you mind
just said,
if I
nigga,
comment
shut the
on what
fuck
you
up,
just
and who
said?
is she?
Let
You
her
know
say.
what I'm
Let her
saying?
say
So it
what she gotta
might
say
be,
though.
it
She
is a
said she
different
do agree with
relationship
what?
when it's first impressions, which obviously this one was not a positive one, and then returning to possibly have positive relationships or not. I mean, shit, I don't know.
Nah, for sure. I mean, and that's what it is. Like when I first came on here, I wasn't gonna come on here and start talking crazy shit like I do now. But that's because I know HB, I know Esto, I know Rome. I don't know them. I never met them, but we've had arguments to the point where we can
We could
accept
say
each
fuck you
other's.
and I love you after.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We can argue for 2 hours and then be like, man, y'all my niggas. Like that's just how it
Yeah,
goes.
fact.
But I
Yes, a
think
nickel for you.
Yeah, we have
I think
open discussion.
Mike and his pops came in a little too hard, like he knew like everybody. Like you don't
You
know
feel the
what
same way
triggers
about
everybody.
Mike?
Yeah, because I listened to that last portion of the clip. I mean, I had a good time when we was talking about what we was talking about, but when it came to
I like Mike.
His dad, of
I'll be
course.
honest. I
Anybody
like
else
him.
would defend the honor of their
I,
dad,
I would
even if
I
their
would
dad is wrong.
I say
for
the
sure,
same
for
thing.
sure,
I would
for
too.
sure, and I agree with that. But you got to understand the backlash that he's gonna receive with that as well. He might not have said it, but he defended someone who said it.
Right.
Instead of
So
correcting that someone who
I don't
said
even
it.
think I don't
Well,
think
you
he
gotta
exactly. So
understand.
deliberately.
that's the
He came
backlash.
to a
It's
I
not
don't
defense,
think his
necessarily.
pops
and
deliberately called him a
Not
nigga.
not only listen, not only young people learn from old people. Young people learn from old on old people learn from young people too. I learned a few things from my son.
I agree with
Facts.
that.
You
I
get what I'm
agree with
saying?
that.
So the thing goes both ways. The same way you teach your kids, you gotta allow your son to teach you what he's learning because he's learning shit you're not learning.
Right.
So
We
his at his point, he should have just said, "Yo, dad, please, you know what? Don't even say nothing else. Call him, be like, yo, dad, you came out of pocket. You know that was wrong. We're in a new time now. Like things are different. Like that's not allowed to say. That's not cool to say."
Yeah, you can't come out here like my dad grow up till my dad passed away. He called, hey, go to the Chinaman store and get me a pack of cigarettes. Fuck them Peckerwoods. Quit hanging out
I've
with them
been there.
Peckerwoods.
hold on, you can't
You know
say
what I'm
facts.
saying?
Chinaman.
My dad's a deep South motherfucker,
Facts.
bro.
Yo,
Like
you should have
it's
seen
different.
my abuela when we went to Disneyland and
Pops, you can't say.
she realized that of Princess Tiana, bro. Yo, when she seen Princess Tiana, not for nothing, but my abuela's old school Cuban, bro. Old school Cuban, super, super racist, okay? That so she realizes that there's the black Tiana princess, and she's like, what are they doing? And she freaked out, and I'm like, abuela, you didn't know this? I'm like, this is a thing. I'm like, she's the princess, Princess and the Frog. I'm like, you didn't? She's like, no. And I'm like, abuela, calm down. We're in Disney World. Like, we're not at home. Settle down. Like, this is not cool. Like, this is normal.
Yeah. No, like
Yo, Raymond,
old people be. Yo, what's up? What's up, big bro?
I got a question, bro, about like your pops, bro.
This nigga
You say he's
SJ,
from
Yeah,
the
for
man.
deep
sure, man.
south, right? Real
Yeah, yeah.
discipline. Did you what was his take about you saying nigga every day? Like,
So, hey, so real shit. So I grew up the way I grew up. I'm not gonna get into detail with it and shit like that, but
yeah,
my friends call me nigga, and I call my friends niggas. We was all black niggas smoking
yeah, but what
fucking
did you
weed.
say it in front of your pops though?
So I'm gonna get to that. So the first
Yeah,
time
all
I
right.
ever
Oh, my
said it,
bad.
we were watching the game. We were watching the Boston Celtics versus the Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mhm.
And I think Paul Pierce or somebody missed a shot, and I was like, "What is this nigga doing?"
This
Out loud.
conversation is gonna cost him a quarter.
And my pop, millions of course, but my pops checked me right there, and he was like, Why do you who the fuck do you think you are where you can call somebody a nigga? And that's the first time in my life, you know what I'm saying, that I really was like,
Oh
whoa,
shit! I'm gonna get my ass beat.
that word had so much power towards him
Mm-hmm.
specifically
Mm-hmm.
You almost whoop
that,
my ass.
you know
So,
what I'm saying?
so
Like it
Right.
that goes back to what I was mentioning to everybody earlier in the chat,
Oh, she
like
did.
about
She
my
did.
for
uncle.
sure.
My uncle he was a police officer for 36 years in Boston police officer, and you could not say that word in that man's house,
Oh yeah.
and you can't challenge him on you saying on niggas like you couldn't challenge him that
Word.
for the simple for the shit that he been through. He been through the racist South Boston shit that
For
like he
sure.
been through that shit, the Irish in the North
This
End and all that
Yo,
shit. He been
hold
through
up.
that.
Hold up. Yo, H.
36 years.
2 seconds, big bro. Yo,
and we're not gonna talk about this right now.
yo, Ashley, you gotta unmute yourself
In that man's house.
if you're trying to talk.
And you
I
couldn't
mean,
challenge him on you saying on
Now
there
go
you
ahead,
go.
H.
you couldn't challenge
Yo,
him. Nah,
can you hear us
I was
now?
just saying though, like that word nigga, you gotta
Nope,
understand
she just
where
muted herself
the
again.
threshold where the threshold comes with that shit, that word. Like it means
Yeah,
something
no,
I got a
different to
it,
question
it
every
though.
single
I'm
body.
sorry, real quick, just for clarification. Are we saying hard R or like A or
nigga,
Both words.
both?
Both,
Any,
Both
both,
words.
any of them.
both,
Both.
Yeah,
Okay,
both.
I'm just
Because
I just
yeah,
want
any.
clarification.
like a lot of
Yo, Ash, you
Southern
muted
niggas
yourself
Definitely the
don't
again.
ER.
play
I
that
think we
shit.
evolved
Like
in
I
the
know a
North
lot of
to know that the
I
ER
know a
is
lot of black households as well that I grew up around up here in the north, up in New York,
Word,
that they didn't play that shit either. You know what I'm saying?
word.
Like you couldn't say that in their household,
100%.
even though the
So
children, even though because we from the hood, that's an everyday term. You know what I'm
It's
saying? Like
right. It's
Facts.
because of
so.
the origins of the word.
I think it's a generational thing.
Yeah, exactly. So like the older generation, they didn't play that shit, bro. They
Most
like
definitely.
yo, and they dropped knowledge about it. You understand? As to
so
why
here's
they
the
didn't
thing.
play that shit. You see what I'm
So
Facts.
saying?
I come out here and not even in here, but like the people that I know personally, like my best friends growing up and shit like that, it's nigga this and nigga
It's
that.
because of the
But
origins
I'm
of the word.
still light skinned. I'm still half white, half black. I can't go down south to where my grandma is and my uncles are and come over there with that nigga this and nigga that shit. There's none of that
It's different.
because
Everybody.
it's
Sometimes they
it's
check you on like for instance, nigga, I got checked for my friend saying the shit. And he was Hispanic. Like
oh
why
yeah,
you
for
allowing
sure.
this? Like why you allowing him to say that? I'm like, cause I say it. And I had to put
100%.
that on myself.
And even when I go down, it's kind of like a forced racism that,
pause.
I
that
can't
black people have
get mad at
down in
somebody
the
for
south.
saying this shit because I say this shit all the time. But like,
When
what's
I
the
go
word,
down,
my nigga? Like, I say this shit all the time.
yeah,
I'm a
and
it's a force of
when I go
habit
down
sometimes.
south and I meet all my cousins. When I didn't meet all my cousins and shit like that, I was the light skinned guy. It was different for me. Like
Yeah,
real shit.
bro.
I got treated and looked at different.
Yep.
I was looked at as the privileged cousin.
Yep.
And I was like, nah, like where I'm from, we still live as poor as y'all do. It's the same thing, but it was a different setting. Like it really was, bro. And like you gotta understand that shit, man. You really do. That word does have a lot of fucking power to it. A lot of power. And we can never take that power away from it from putting that shit into hip hop songs or calling your best friend that word.
Yo,
It'll never take away that fucking power
So
that it had initially.
so basically the way that I teach my kids this, because sometimes they'll be doing shit in my house and I'll be like, nigga, and they know, you know. And but you see, we
alright, but
have
just
because
finish. You're doing
right, no,
Sicilian.
I'm Hispanic, but I don't care. I mean, I say what I say what I want. I mean, where I grew up, this is how we speak. My
Exactly.
husband
You're
is
gonna
from
say
New
what
York.
you
This
want.
is how we speak. It is what it is. It's not about color. I'm not calling my children ignorant people. This is it's not about a race thing. It's like
Yeah,
a
no,
term of
but
endearment.
they
I think it makes
Sicilian.
people.
They ain't supposed to be using that
I
shit
think
at
it
all.
makes certain type of people cringe because we came from being Negroes. Like we was literally called Negroes before we was called Black people.
It's that's I don't even find that accurate at all because if
It is.
have
It's
has
perfectly
anybody even
accurate.
like look but like are you even black
No, I might have
not
been.
like color spectrum wise like your
H
hair is black.
Asia's
look at
black
your
as shit.
hair color towards your face. You're not even color of the like black. Like look at the
Well,
screen. We
I'm
have black.
talking
You
about
like you're
the title.
brown.
I'm talking
So
about the title. I'm not talking about the actual hue. I'm talking about the title.
Yeah,
right.
let's
So
not get
Spanish,
that
los negro,
confused.
Spanish.
Like white
Black
people
is
ain't
black. If
white.
you're
My
not white,
title,
you're black
I can't say, I can't,
or
me
Asian.
specifically, I am African American, right? I can't even say that I'm African American because I have no African descent in me. I'm not from
Mm,
Ghana. I'm not
Mm,
from South
mm.
America. I'm South
I
Africa.
agree with
Anywhere.
you.
I'm from Boston. I
I
was born
agree
and
with you.
raised in Boston.
Talk your shit.
My
mm.
family comes from North Carolina, but that's where it stops.
I'm trying to tell
You get what I'm
you.
saying? Like
I'm trying to tell you, man.
my grandma was adopted. My father, my actual father was adopted. Like I got like it's I have
Most
I can't sit there and say I have a nationality or something like that. My nationality would be black
Talk your shit.
or African American, they would say.
Nah, but the thing is that most African Americans are indigenous, bro,
Shout out
and
to my
like
bro Project
people don't
Cushy, man.
like not
Now make
listen
sure
to
y'all follow
that.
that channel.
We're going.
Project Cushy,
I'm
that's my
not
I'm talking
bro.
looking
about.
into that. No.
I am talking about post-slavery. I am talking about
Shout out to
segregation.
Cushy,
I am
man.
talking about
Follow that
Jim
fucking
Crow. I
channel.
am talking about all of that, bro. I'm not
So you
talking
did your
about way before that.
I'm assuming you did your ancestry. That's why, like,
I'm
but
s-
Well,
yeah, I
like I was
understand
saying
what you
though,
I'm
real
mean.
not
quick,
gonna sit there and do that ancestry. I don't
No,
believe
I
that what you
understand what
said
you
I don't
mean.
is
believe in
not
that either.
current
It's all
shit.
bullshit.
Project
No, I
Cushy,
understand
that's
what
my
you mean.
bro.
What
Like
I was
your
saying though, real
branches of
quick,
your
But
family
I'm saying
tree
that's where it stops
just
at. I'm
gets
saying
to a certain level.
I can't trace anything back further than North Carolina. And even when I tried
Shout
to
out to
look into
Cushy, man.
some people in North Carolina, I can't find nobody. So I
Mm,
have to go off of what I'm presented by.
No, I understand what you mean.
My
word.
mom is an African American lady. My grandmother was an African American woman, same as my grandfather.
Word.
I can't sit there and be like, oh, I can't do none of that. I can't speak another language.
Word, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I don't have a
and
cultural
here's
my
another thing.
cultural background is different than everybody else. Like, it's not different, but it's the hood.
One
Like
hundred percent.
it's
No,
the hood.
I feel you,
What? Like,
and that's what's hard about my family background too. Like my dad is from the south.
Baby's done.
Damn, sorry, but my dad is from the south. My dad's family were
Where's that ashtray?
slaves for part of their life.
That
It
rolling
was
tray.
generations, but I don't know where they came from. You know what I'm saying? I can't pinpoint what continent or what
Shout out to my bro Cushy.
country
He
in
said if
Africa
you ain't white, Karen
that
don't
my
give a fuck about you.
word.
That's a fact.
Hey, yo, but check it out. But check it out. But check it out. But check it out because I hear this a
That's
lot.
a
Like,
fact. Man, he's right. That's my bro. He's right.
I hear
All of
that
y'all right.
perspective. I hear that
All of y'all right.
perspective.
My auntie Karen care about me.
Man, he's not talking about Auntie
I
Karen.
know I'm joking, bro.
Hey,
I'm
Look
joking.
at this
I'm
nigga.
gonna make no black
I'm
eyed
like,
peas
really,
on
bro? You
fucking
smart as
New
shit.
Year's Eve, nigga. Then she
I'm
out the
joking.
picture, bro. We ain't fucking with her.
Nigga fucked me up.
I
If
am
she ain't making
joking.
no ham bone soup after Thanksgiving, I don't fuck with Karen.
That's a
Fuck
fact.
Karen.
Man, he's right.
But I
That's
love
my
my
bro.
auntie
He's
Karen
right.
though.
Oh, for sure. I got an auntie Karen too, bro.
Yeah, where fuck
She lit.
Karen, man. Fuck.
She lit.
Man,
Yo,
he's
they
not
actually
talking
made a
about
movie
Auntie
Karen.
Karen. Yeah.
Bro, I see that shit, bro. But that, like, to me, that's like the most, that's the lamest shit. Cause like that's
That yeah,
all
I
like
thought that shit was
black
corny. I
people
didn't
got.
watch this shit. I just
That's
seen
all
the
black
trailer.
people got to like defend themselves against the
They
fucking
made a
oppression.
movie about a Karen.
Yeah.
We got a
Get the
Karen,
fuck
like,
out of here.
No bullshit. Look
yeah,
it up.
bro.
There's a trailer.
Get
There's
Yeah,
the
I
an
seen
fuck
that.
actual
out of
movie.
here.
There's a whole movie. Look it
It'll
up.
be yo. Who directed this shit? Is this like some big shit or just some
I have no clue who directed this shit, but I seen
yo?
this shit and it said Karen. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Get the fuck out of here. Karen
Go
movie.
shit you not.
Yo, but
They made a
and
movie about a
that's a part of
Karen.
the big picture too, though. Like
Get the fuck out of
there
here.
was already black people here in America.
Yeah.
Shout
Everybody,
out to Heck.
every,
What up? What up?
everybody
What's
thinks
the word,
that
Brody?
fucking slavery. They brought all the slaves
Shit
over here on
cooler.
a boat,
Shout
and
out
that
to
was
my
the
bro
first
Heck.
time Africans have
Wow.
touched North America.
There's actually a
Nigga,
movie for Karen. That's fucking hilarious.
we were already here, bro.
No,
Yo, we
absolutely.
ain't
I
shit.
feel
Nah,
yeah,
but like, but yo, just to
I'm
make
hip
this
to
point,
all of that.
can I make a last point, like, and just to like end this on a good note? Like, I'm an
Yeah.
immigrant to the United States, right? And I
Me too.
feel like when you're an immigrant, you usually land in the hood, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the African American culture like always embraced me, and like there is a culture, brother. Like, so what you mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't
No,
ever
that's
want
what
you
I'm
to
saying.
feel
My culture.
like I know what you mean. Like, cause for a certain extent, like you feel like it's cut off, but like don't ever feel like that, brother. Like, yo, on
Nah,
some
that's
real
what I'm
shit.
saying, bro.
And
I'm.
like,
That's not
y'all
where I'm
make us
getting
strong.
at.
Y'all make us the land of the brave on some real
I
shit.
know. I know who
So like,
exactly who I am.
don't ever like.
I know exactly who I am and who I'm going to be and who I want to be. But at the same time, I know who the fuck I wasn't. I know my past. That's what makes me who I am. It's all about knowledge of self. I
Exactly,
know
bro.
that there was black people here way before motherfucking Christopher Columbus. I knew that. I know all of that. That's what makes me powerful as a man, as a African American man, knowing that there was motherfuckers here that was scientists and kings and queens and actually on some movement powerful shit. Actually was moving the fucking
Yo, Ash, try to tap back
human
in,
race
man.
forward.
Try a different web
Not on some
browser.
bullshit all the time.
Check your camera settings, your Wi-Fi settings. Check something, man. You had it.
Shit.
You was there with us, man.
But I'm
I
just
don't
all,
saying,
know.
I
all,
know, I know.
all American genre, almost all American genres of music is like established
You
by
gotta
black
allow your
people.
microphone
But
into
that's
that
the I
Philosophies is
browser.
think that's the
established by
problem with
black
our
people.
I think that's the problem with our culture. We
Yeah,
feed too much into this entertainment business.
But
true
look at
indeed.
us.
Well,
We feed too much
Look at
into
us.
no, no, no,
I don't
no.
think we
It's
feed too
different.
much.
It's different. We feed too much into this, like the fucking actors, the rappers.
The
These
chucking
niggas
and
get too much
jiving shit. Like
praise.
I hear what you
They get
mean.
too much praise.
Yo,
I
Yeah,
feel like
the truth is the
facts.
truth, even when told by a liar.
Sound like that.
And
Sound
we
like
should
that.
we should also like not to like disrespect anybody or whatever. Like I was raised by a single mother, but we like yo we over like put them on a pedestal, bro. Like we need to stop that shit too. Like the single mother
yeah.
shit's not cool, guys.
We
Like
praise the
cut that shit
entertainers
out.
too much and not praise. We don't praise the teachers. We don't praise the intellectuals no more. We don't praise them no more.
Facts.
We don't. We don't.
We just survive.
Copy.
Be careful because this was.
Shout out to the stay high niggas, man.
Shout out to Stay High. Shout out to the
About to
Loud
fuck
Etiquette
around and
Podcast.
roll up some motherfucking dabs and wax and resin and bud and
Shout out to everybody that's in this panel.
backwoods.
Find these banana ones go.
I know the
He's like all
fucking
touchy
vibes.
on
Go
this
check
shit.
out your merch. Go check out your merch. I got it all, bro. It's lit. Shout out to the
Shout out to
homies.
Boston for having the platform, yo.
Nah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to y'all
Boston.
for fucking with me every day, man. Yeah.
Ooh, no respect, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Stay High homies, man. Out in Brooklyn, man. They sent me a care package, man. With the
I'm
motherfucking
rocking their
clothes and
shit,
the.
nigga.
Make
You
sure
already
y'all
know,
go
nigga.
shop with
Here
them,
you
man.
go. I got
Y'all
the
could
shirt
go
right here,
shop.
nigga. Stop playing, you know what I'm saying? Shit fire.
Yo, y'all could go shop with them at fucking Gasaholics, my nigga. Go check them out. You feel me? Gasaholics.com, y'all. You feel me? Go check them out. All gas, no brakes. You know what I mean? Go fuck with them, y'all. Them boys lit over there. Shit's
No gas,
fire.
no
Cheap.
brakes. That'll be you.
You know what I mean? Go get your stay. Go get your
You speeding. I bet you be
Go get
speeding.
your fucking drip, my nigga.
Most of these guys are like Puerto
I'm
Rican.
saying though,
Go
you
get
want
your
to trade that
fucking
hat for
drip,
me?
my
You want to
nigga.
trade that hat? You want to
But
trade that hat with me?
It's a fact.
That shit's crazy.
Go
So
get your
There's a
fucking
fact that he's
drip.
gonna trade that hat with me.
21's gone, man.
Gas,
21's
no
gone.
brakes. That'll be you.
You know the fucking vibes,
Yo,
man.
where your shit at,
Possibly
nigga?
gone,
Show
son.
that off, Gel. Show your shit, Gel.
24 hours.
Shout out to the
Saying
homies,
though, you
man.
want to trade that hat for me? Trade that hat? You want to trade? Yo, love?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
You're
Oh,
muted,
me.
homie.
There's a fact that he's gonna trade that hat.
21's gone, man. 21's gone.
Yo,
Holy shit. Se
yeah,
pegó.
That's
Where
a
your
bumper
shit at,
sticker.
nigga? Show that off, Gel.
yeah.
Show your shit. Oh, yo,
Niggas
you
got
know that
bumper
you remind me
stickers.
of that? I gotta
Come
go
on,
Niggas
check
stop
is
that
playing
lit.
with
shit
me.
out, nigga.
Stop playing with me.
Bumper sticker? I'm gonna stick my bumper. Yo, love?
That's
Stop
fire,
playing.
bro. Niggas got bumper stickers, nigga.
You're muted.
Stop
Niggas
playing
ain't
How
with
Yo,
you
me.
put
you're
that shit
muted,
on?
homie.
bro. Niggas ain't thinking,
You're
bro.
muted.
Who's muted? Me?
No,
SK.
that
Oh,
SK.
That's a bumper sticker.
yeah. Oh, he's talking.
You know that you remind me of that.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all check
I
them
heard
out,
them.
man.
Yo, SK, that's a bumper sticker you gave me?
Yeah, that's
You
a
know what I
sticker.
mean? That's where y'all check them out at. Stay High Clothing on IG and gasaholics.com, man. Shout out to them, man.
SK.
This episode of Loud Etiquette is brought to you by them, the Westgate Resorts and J Rocco, man. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all check
I
them
heard
out,
that.
man.
Nigga, you send me your sticker, nigga. I'll put it on my bumper, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
You wanna put a sticker on your bumper?
Yeah.
Pause.
That's, you said that's a nah, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? See, y'all old niggas, y'all
Told
niggas always going on that
you I
gay
let that
route,
one
nigga. I'm
slide.
about to go drop
Hey, this episode's getting on
for you
with
and
the pause thing.
Coco, nigga.
The
Yo,
having
pause.
space,
with that.
should I
Pause with
say?
that.
Hey, yo, he's the one who said it. He
Not
said it.
SK, pause, nigga. What the
You
fuck
said
with the
you wanted
put a
to put a
sticker on the
sticker
bumper?
on your
That doesn't
bumper.
mean no other gay shit,
You,
nigga. Fucking me. I'm
it's
talking about
like
the
saying you
stickers,
wanted
nigga,
a
that
tramp
SK
stamp.
gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nah, nigga. Fuck you.
Pause.
You wanted a bumper.
Yo,
You wanted,
Yo, bro.
you
your,
wanted
your
to
boss.
Yo, when y'all watch this tomorrow, y'all gonna be like, yo, shit, there was a lot of shit
Yeah,
that
there's a lot of pause.
the
Positivity.
having space,
a
should I
lot of
say? Right?
a lot of possible
Nigga,
moments.
but there was no pause in my shit. A sticker on a bumper, car bumper, nigga, none of this shit.
Yo.
Y'all niggas got your mind. Nigga, fucking me. I'm talking to see. Y'all just cost me 25 cents now.
Yo.
I'm counting, nigga.
Hey,
You
look.
see, 30 cents now.
Pause.
See,
Gonna be
but you
getting
look at
reckless
it.
over there. Gonna
For
be.
every time I
Grumpy,
mess up
right?
and I said the N word,
Yo, he
it's
said,
a nickel, so it's
yo,
gonna help somebody.
hey yo, hey yo, SK.
Yo.
Grumpy said he said he wants you to put a sticker on his bumper.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nigga, don't listen to this
Nah,
nigga.
yeah.
Oh, you
That's
see
what
that?
you
You just
said.
cost me
That's
motherfucking
what you
40
said.
cents now, nigga.
That's what you said.
No, I said, I know. You see, if you listen to me, nigga,
Nah, he,
oh, see, that's fucking
You're up to
40
50
Shout out
cents.
cents
to the
now.
homie J Sykes, bro. Yo, J
nah, he said
Sykes.
that though.
Listen,
You
I
a
said,
real
You almost
dope.
got
I
a whole
said, yo,
dollar
that was
before
a
the
sticker.
episode ends.
I was saying that was a sticker bumper he gave me because, you know what I'm saying, he
Nah.
gave me a sticker with the
He
t-shirt,
said
you know what I'm saying, and, you know,
he, s-
and you know what I'm saying,
Shout
so,
out to
he said he
nah,
wants you
nigga,
to peel it.
And
see,
He
look,
said
Spirit
he
that's,
wants you
Wild
to
is
peel
feeling
it and
him.
slap it
damn
off.
it, bro, I owe y'all more for it.
Hey
Sir Wallace
yo,
Williams, bro. If you live in America, fight for your freedom. Cause that's word up, bro.
Yeah.
I want to grow crops,
fact.
but the thing is
Nah,
I want multiple wives and
bro.
multiple children and multiple crops. So I gotta start a
You feel me?
corporation. But I'm gonna be.
We don't fight for our freedom no more. We defend our freedom.
That's
We
facts,
have our
facts,
freedom.
facts, facts. We
We
defend
we the
our
defending
freedom.
champs. We
But I
we
ain't gonna
going out
lie.
there to take our belt back
I
home
want
at the
like
end of the
I
day,
want to be a
nigga.
Yeah, you
polygamist,
got a
bro.
point on that.
I want to
You got,
start a
you
village.
gotta get chancleta, man, a round of applause for that one.
Where yeah, Sir William Wallace.
Why? Why he
Third.
gotta? Why you saying
Hey,
that?
D, a little golf clap.
I agree with that, Raymond.
Like
We gotta
Raymond's new
defend
name,
for our freedom. We
chancleta,
don't gotta
man.
fight for it no more.
So
Now
dope.
the thing is that once like the government retracts your freedoms, they don't give it back.
Then that's when we
Government
fight.
ain't doing shit.
That's when we fight.
Tell you that much.
That's
They're
why
not
we
doing
try to
shit.
defend.
We gonna
We
be
don't got
busting at
an
them.
army.
Yeah, come on. Like that's what I'm saying.
We start a little militia allegedly.
Nah, we're not doing that. We're not saying
Allegedly.
that on here. Nah, we not.
Nah,
We don't do
it's
that.
just really what it's about.
Yo, these niggas is wildin',
Yeah,
bro.
violent, bro.
What's wrong with these
SK,
niggas, bro?
SK trying to get us locked
A
up.
Yo,
militia is not illegal, nigga.
this
You
is
gotta
just
break it up.
Yo,
alleged
SK, I'm down. Let's
allegations,
go,
y'all.
SK.
This is for entertainment
Bust
purposes
it
for our
only,
youth.
y'all.
I feel you, bro.
They're
We could be,
legal, but
we
not
could be
for our youth.
mercenaries.
See,
Yeah.
that's illegal. That's
These
illegal.
niggas is
Allegedly.
wildin'.
In
A
Montana,
militia is not
we
illegal,
have the
bro.
most.
You have
We
all
have
of your
the
rights to
most.
practice in the state of a militia,
We
bro.
have the most.
It's in your
We have the
rights,
most
bro. You can make a militia
in the
legally.
world in Montana.
A mercenary is illegal. You could get locked up for saying you want to be a
Let's go. You
mercenary.
ready?
But for starting your own militia is
You
not
ready?
illegal, bro. It's not. It's not
Right.
illegal. Being a
You
mercenary
ready
is
though?
illegal. Stating
Yeah.
that you want to be a mercenary and becoming a mercenary is illegal. But making your
Yeah,
own
but what is
militia
a
is not
mercenary, nigga?
illegal.
Like, what does
Hold
that
up, yo,
even mean?
Hector. I'm gonna tap you right back in, Hector.
That means you like.
Yo,
Yo.
thanks for having me on, guys. I'm actually gonna be
Yo,
hopping off.
all
Have
right.
a good
Yeah.
night,
All right,
everybody.
MZ.
You too.
Hey,
Yo,
good
Bye.
try to
talking to
get
you, girl.
them.
Talk to
So
you
them
later.
niggas ain't tapping in.
No, they're not gonna go. They're doing their own things. But I'm gonna go back and I want to listen to the whole discrepancy again so that I can get a second look at it.
You know,
And then
Rome is open to an apology as well. He said.
Yeah, tell them to tap in because I know they watching if they was here yesterday. Come on.
no,
No,
they're not. They're
we're
not
all
on.
going.
No, they're not here right now. I mean, I'm not a liar.
No, we
They're
good.
Nah,
they
nah,
wanted to
nah.
know.
You good. You good.
I've
You don't
got my
gotta
husband.
explain.
I've got my
You
husband
don't gotta
sitting right
explain
next to
yourself.
me,
You good.
but he's
Word.
doing his own thing. They wanted to know if yous were gonna pop in and figure
Anytime.
out whatever the whole situation was. But I'm letting them know that yous are doing your own thing. I got pops on the whole other side of the house. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
Oh, they also said. Oh, my husband's saying
Yeah,
that you
but
guys
today.
that you guys are the ones that kicked them
Hold
off,
on, let
and
her
that you
talk, let
guys
her
could
talk,
have
let her
handled
talk,
the
let her talk. I
situation
can't hear
right
what you
there.
said.
My husband says that you guys are the ones that kicked them off, and that they could have handled, like, you could have handled the situation right there, but instead you like kicked them off.
Yeah,
Of
No,
course,
the
we're
stream,
trying to.
the
yeah,
My
stream
but
was
husband's
good.
right
because you know
here.
why?
I mean,
Because
my
it,
husband's right
because
here,
it
but
was,
I got
because,
pops on the
That
other
was
because,
side of the
that
house.
was an
That's another
8 hour
story.
stream. It was
Yeah,
over.
so
Hang
tell them
on,
to tap in. Yeah, tell them to tap in with us.
one moment, please.
Oh shit, that was
I'm gonna
fire.
holler at Mike real quick. That's cool. I fuck with Mike too,
That's
bro.
at the end of the day already.
He brought some shit to the table. It was all good. Like I didn't realize that shit went south until I watched that shit today. But that shit wasn't cool. So I like to holler at Mike.
Like if it's under the
Nah, we
premise,
gotta
like
holla at Michael. We gotta holla at
I'm
Michael.
from back in
Yo,
the 70s.
Facebook chat.
I don't know, it's all up to Rome. You know what I mean? He's on. You know what I mean?
It's
I want to hear
always
what
up
he
to
got.
Compy. He's an
Alright,
uncle,
alright,
bro.
cool.
He's that
Cool with
nigga.
that.
He's just like,
I
yo,
want to hear what he got to say. I want to hear what he got to say.
Cool with that.
Sir William Wallace, you a real one, bro. I appreciate you. You cool. Sir William Wallace, that third.
Facts, you heard?
William.
Bada
Who you
bing.
talking to?
I
You
think
know,
he
some
actually
that
just found
fucking
you guys.
product.
What I'll do is I'll hop off, and
So
then
much
he can hop
product,
on, and then
bro.
that way you just don't have to shift nobody.
All right,
We don't have
bet.
to shift
Thank you.
nobody. We got
I
plenty
got.
of room.
So he's not gonna do
All
the
right.
Grim Reaper thing.
I don't know. He wants to know if you're gonna do the Grim Reaper thing. See, now you're asking for a lot, bro. Come on, man.
All right.
Nah, I'd rather see him face.
Nah, they want to
Listen,
see. They
He's
want to
gonna
see his
he's gonna
face
do
when
the
they
Grim
talking
Reaper
to him.
thing.
Nah, they're
No,
talking
look,
about. They want to see his face when they
Can
talking
I
to
speak?
him. You know, they
Can I
want to know if
speak?
he's
Can I speak?
serious.
Yo,
Can I
Compy,
speak?
hold up,
Can
hold
I
up,
speak?
Compy.
Can I
No,
speak? Can I
no,
speak?
no,
Compy,
No,
hold up,
no.
this
Compy,
has
hold
to
up.
do with.
Hold up, Compy. Wow, hold up. I got you. Yo,
Yeah,
we
let's
want to
go.
see his face because we want to see the
Oh,
seriousness. You feel me? We don't
they
want to see
say
the
that
bullshit. That's why.
they want to see your face, which would mean setting up like the whole camera system. Like we don't have like the camera setup thing.
All right,
But
all
he
right.
can if it. But if you want, he can come on with the Grim Reaper, and you can just
Yeah, all
Yeah, I
right.
could
That's
too.
like
cool then.
it like
That's cool.
it's
All right.
that doesn't make it any more or less of an adult conversation.
Yeah. All right, you got it.
You
Hold
know.
up. Let me see what Rome got to say. Rome, go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
just
Talk
set
Yeah,
your
it up
shit.
for
yeah.
tomorrow or something then. You know what I
No, I
mean?
want
Nah,
to.
Everybody's
nah,
I
nah.
do
ready.
want
Right
to hear
now,
what Rome
Sage.
has to
Right now,
say.
Sage.
Listen,
Nah, I
real
won't
men
allow.
speak face to face, no cartoon shit.
So I mean, you could set up a whole meeting for
He
y'all
said
to
face
talk
to
and all
face,
that
no
fresh
cartoon shit
tomorrow.
though.
All right.
Y'all can
I
write your
mean,
theses and all that
Let him.
shit. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
let him. If he got some shit, let him come and
Nah,
talk his
tomorrow,
shit,
there's
tomorrow,
bro.
only so
honestly,
much that
tomorrow's
a person can do, Rome. You know what
tomorrow's
I'm
New
saying?
Year's.
Sometimes we gotta be adult and meet people in the middle. You got my
You
husband.
understand? This is an
He's
I
coming
internet.
agree.
on.
New Year's
I
Eve.
Yeah.
I
agree.
don't
The
want to
All
be
right,
I
puppet,
mad
so
at
agree.
the
niggas
tap
puppet
New
was
Year's
in.
Eve and shit.
mentioned.
Agree.
That's a whole
Yeah.
nother system he has to set up.
It was a
I
joke,
No, for
guys.
sure.
I'm sorry.
Let him just tap in. That's cool. He could be the Grim Reaper or
Black
whatever
and
the
green
fuck, bro.
shit.
Let him
Honestly,
talk
this
his
is
shit.
getting weird.
We straight.
This is getting weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Now this is getting real. Now we,
Nah.
This is getting weird.
yeah.
Go ahead,
Why
Rome.
not? This is
Y'all,
we about
y'all
to
gotta talk it out,
listen.
Rome.
We're about to make an
Yo,
example
everybody
of
came up.
Poppy
Everybody came
and
up.
Helen.
Everybody
You
came
talk.
up.
You talk.
I can't
We're
cam up
about to
right
make
now.
listen.
Everybody
We're
came
about to
up.
make an example. Listen, we're about to make an
He's right
example
here.
how
Yo,
real
Rome,
men
Yo,
chill.
Rome,
can I
Rome,
finish
He's
Rome.
right
talking?
here. Rome,
Can I
Rome,
finish
Rome.
talking, bro? What the fuck, man?
Yo, you're
Hold
wildin',
on for a
Rome.
second.
You're wildin'.
Yo,
No,
We
I'm
trying.
answering the
You still
question you
talking,
said
Rome,
before,
bro?
but you still talking over me, man. Like I said, this is a time where real men face each other and face their differences, and we making an example for these young niggas.
yeah, but he don't have to show
Excuse
his
me, that's
face.
55 cent
What
now.
is
Yo,
what is
No,
your
he said he
problem
don't care.
we're
He
on
exactly?
the
said he
internet.
agreed.
You
He
don't
said he
even
don't care
gotta.
no more.
Alright, so
You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Can somebody
So
tell me
Mike,
this man's problem?
yeah, Mike, cam up. You can't
Yo, look,
cam up? We trying
I'm
to see the
fucking relaxing.
seriousness, man. We trying to see the seriousness in your
I'm
face. We want to
fucking
make sure you ain't
relaxing. You know what I'm
bullshitting, man.
saying? I'm
We
fucking
want to make
relaxing after a hard day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
we
trying
trying
to
to make
fucking
sure
sit
you
on like
ain't
on a
bullshitting, bro.
webcam right now. You know what I mean? I gotta set all kinds of shit
It's
up
all
and
good.
shit.
Go
You know
ahead,
what I
talk
mean?
your shit, bro.
So
Yeah,
what's
no, for
up?
sure, bro.
I'm just saying, I ain't exactly in a situation where I'm trying to be on a webcam. You feel me?
Yeah, no, you straight.
You
What's
But
the
straight,
yo,
go ahead.
like?
at the end of the day, I came on. You know what I mean? My wife's saying this
Yeah,
man has a problem.
no, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
so
so
I didn't
you,
what's
so
leave
up?
you
Talk
don't.
yesterday
your
or
shit,
nothing. You know what I mean?
everybody.
All right,
This is the
so
dude from yesterday's live, y'all.
I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to hear what you got to
I was
say. I
I
For the
was
want
people
to,
coming
that
on
as a
your
don't
shit.
know,
man, listen, as a
You know what I
man,
mean?
I want to hear what you got to say. So everybody fall
Yo,
back. Let your mics
bro.
down. Let me hear what you got to say.
Hey,
Yeah,
as a
bro.
man, you already know what it is, bro. You know what I mean? You came sideways at Pops. You know what I mean? Pops was already fucking coming at you
Bro,
sideways.
your pops came at me sideways first,
Yeah, yeah,
calling me a
right.
name when I
Yo,
just
I
asked
ain't,
question,
Let him
I ain't
talk.
and it's
denying.
on YouTube.
One mic.
Let
Look,
him
I ain't
talk, bro.
mute
One
up,
denying.
mic,
y'all.
bro. Let him
Everybody
speak.
mute up. Let them talk. Everybody mute up.
Look,
Let them talk.
I
Everybody
ain't
mute up.
denying
Let
that
them
he
talk.
came at you sideways. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that's my pops. You know what I mean? And you already know what it is.
Okay, but a real nigga would do this. Like I told her, you teach kids, but kids could also teach you things. So if you played it smarter and you knew that that would go left field, you would just set your pops on a message on the side of somebody like, "Yo, pops, it ain't that type of time and chill." You know what I mean? This is how it is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Relax with the old school ways, just like my son told me. I
Right.
learned things from my son, and I taught my son.
Like I
You
said,
get
yo,
what I'm saying?
you could tell
But
these
you know what I'm saying.
OGs
But I
whatever you
understand.
want.
Listen. I understand you want to protect your pops, and bless you that you had your pops in your life. I didn't. You
I
feel me? What
mean,
I'm saying. But I protect
yo,
my mom. So
I
you
try to
Yo,
tell
understand.
my
Mike,
But to
Mike,
hear
OGs,
you gotta
somebody,
you
let
know
him
what I mean?
talk,
listen.
Mike. You gotta let him
Hold up.
talk, Mike.
But
He let you
to
talk,
hear a
Mike. You gotta
grown
let him
man,
talk.
especially you, he was born in '75, or he
Yo,
was in
he was
Benson. It's
born
already alive at 75.
he was born in like 60s, bro.
Okay, so you get what I'm saying. From the
Mm.
70s to the 80s, I faced things that I was not really supposed to face because I'm just a young kid. I've been spitting my face, call a spick, and all that. So when he said what he said, of course I'm gonna react to that.
I don't think he
Why?
ever
Because I
called
went.
you a spick.
Listen. No, he didn't call me a spick, but I'm just saying an example. He said nigga though.
He
You see
said
what I'm
nigga,
saying? But
and you said
yeah,
nigga too.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying. So
I'll say nigga,
so
bro. I
so
mean, in a
okay.
sense.
Nah, you
But
can't do that.
you see, but when
Brazilian,
you
you white,
first
bro.
meet somebody, and
I
meanwhile,
mean,
I
you're
never
white,
said
bro.
nothing.
What are you
Hold
talking
on, let
about?
me finish
I'm
speaking.
white.
Let me
Yo
speak.
soy
Yeah, you're white.
puertorriqueño. Yo soy
All
boricua.
right.
Can I
All right.
speak?
Yo
Yeah,
soy
Can I speak?
Siciliano,
Can
bro.
I
I
yeah.
ain't no
speak?
No,
fucking
Can I
white
speak?
nigga.
tú
Come
no
on.
eres,
Can I
tú,
speak? Can I
pero tú no
speak?
eres
Can I
Fuck
hispano,
shit,
speak?
my
Is
nigga.
nigga.
my listen,
Nah,
yo,
you're
Yeah,
yo,
European
yo,
white, my man.
yo.
you're
Hold up.
European
I
white.
That's
understand
right.
Spanish just enough. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but you're
just because you
Sicilian, so
comprehend it
you're
doesn't mean
European
that you
white.
Yo,
are.
That's
can
the
I
white
get the
color you
fucking
But
mic,
got.
yo, at
bro?
the
Can
end
I
of the
get
day,
the fucking
before
You're
I
mic?
let another
conveniently black
man,
when
right?
it's convenient to
Yo,
you.
check
I
it out.
see.
When I let
Yeah,
when I
that's
let
the
Word.
another
problem,
man
man.
Like
dictate what I say,
I'm
right?
Yo,
peeping that
Hector,
right
tap in,
there.
Hector.
Hey
Go ahead,
Mike,
speak your
I'm a
words.
neutral
Damn, Hector
person. I'm
left.
a neutral person, Mike.
Oh, right when
I
I
like
tapped
you.
him
You
in.
got
Oh,
a
he's
lot
right here.
to bring to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can't be like the thing about Italians. They black, especially Sicilians, but they can't be selectively black, brother.
They not
Fact.
black.
So it's like
Y'all not black.
Sicilians ain't
if
black.
you know what it is, like you
Sicilians are
should be
white, bro.
respectful, not to like you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I've been grinding it out in the fucking trenches,
That
right
doesn't mean
alongside brothers. You know
mean
what I mean?
anything.
Yeah,
That doesn't
I
mean
don't know. I
brothers
mean,
don't like to
Eminem
say that.
grinded.
You respect
Eminem
them.
grinded it out. Does that mean he's
Y'all,
black?
y'all think Pops is
And it's not
racist,
even
right?
about right. It's
And
about
you know what's
respect.
funny, bro? As a kid growing up, yo, Pops used to have Spanish and black kids
Oh,
living
how
in
I
the
knew I was
house.
gonna
You know
That's
what
hear
I'm
this.
saying?
awesome. That's
Yo,
very
bro, that
awesome.
doesn't mean anything right
That don't
now,
mean
bro. He
shit,
used the
It
bro.
N
really
word, bro.
does.
Does
It
that
really
Actually,
does.
justify him
don't.
using the N
My
word?
boss has
It
Spanish
Does
really
that
descent
does.
too.
Because
What
justify
y'all
him
talking
listen,
about?
using the N word, bro?
listen, check this out, right? Here's the thing. I grew up in New York. I talk the way I talk. Before I let another man dictate the way I
Yo,
talk,
Raymond,
bro,
talk your
I'd rather
shit.
take
Hold
my
on,
own
they don't
fucking
let
head
you
off.
talk like that in New York.
No, hey,
I
Especially
hold
not
talk
in
the
the
way I
90s.
talk in New York, the way
I
it is.
feel
Don't
you.
do that.
I
And
feel
Don't
mark
do
you,
my
that.
but the
Don't
way
words,
do
you
that.
right?
talk, my
And
man.
if
But
another
in my
Wait,
dude
neighborhood,
feels
you
a
would get
certain
bopped
type of
hold
upside the
way,
on,
head
hold
for
on,
saying
hold
right?
on,
that.
Mike.
yo,
You say that shit
Gels,
freely in the
Gels,
street?
Yeah.
Going
But
up?
Gels,
it's like this, yo.
Let
You're
them
If
talk.
I walk
lying.
around
Let
and talk
Mike
the
and
way
Mike
I
talk,
talk,
bro.
and a
You're
dude has a
lying.
problem with what I'm
You're
saying and he
lying.
feels
We being men over
offended,
there.
he can see me in the hands. It is what it is. I've spoke like this in prison. I've spoke like this on Rikers. I've spoke like this all over fucking
How
New
tall are
York,
you,
bro. I
bro?
never
How
had
big
no
are you,
problem.
bro?
Bro,
You
it
look, you don't
doesn't
look that big, Brody.
Oh,
Don't get
me,
wrong,
I'm
bro.
5'9", 150 pounds. You feel me?
150
But
pounds.
yeah,
Yeah,
fam,
but
like
I ain't just
to be
walking
real
around
with
by
you,
myself. You feel me? I got my
listen,
people.
to be real with you,
It
in
is
my
what it is.
neighborhood, you talk like
Hey,
that,
brother, no,
they gonna
nobody wants to
check
like
you
put
just to see
themselves
how
in
tough
danger.
you
All
really
right,
are,
all
bro.
right. And in my neighborhood, if you just came in my neighborhood and we didn't know you, we'd smoke you on the fucking corner.
I
It don't even matter.
seriously doubt
What
that.
does that even matter?
You know
I
what it is?
seriously doubt
You
that.
probably
I'm
look
from
You
New
can
York.
Spanish.
seriously doubt
You know
whatever
what
the
it
fuck
I'm
is?
you
You
from
look
want.
Brooklyn,
Spanish.
fam. I know
Where
the
you
Mike,
at
you
in
look
Italians
Brooklyn? Where you
Spanish,
from
so
in
you get
Brooklyn?
away with
Brooklyn.
it.
I
That's
ain't
what
You know
it
what
rolling
I'm
is.
with
saying? I know how they
Italians.
are, and
I
I
ain't rolling with
seriously doubt that.
Italians.
You know
And
what
I
it is?
Except
You look
seriously
if
doubt
you
Spanish.
You
that.
if you're
seriously
black, hold
fucked
up,
up in the
hold up, hold up.
fundamentals.
So
That's
my
the
question
thing.
is
You look
this.
Because
My
I
You know
ain't
what I'm
question is
rolling
saying?
with
this.
the
I
Italians
seriously
in
Hold
New
up.
doubt that.
York, right?
My
Because
question
I'm
is
That's
from
what
the
this.
it
hood.
really
Mike,
I'm
It
from
is
Brooklyn.
definitely black.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hold up,
I
Esco,
come
hold up,
from the
Esco.
areas
what part of
where there's
Brooklyn?
no,
I used to be out in
bro,
Sunset all day,
I'm
bro. Where
from
you be
Park
at?
Slope area.
So
You know
Hold
what I'm
up,
Mike
saying?
got a
And we got
turn.
hold
good
on,
good
hold
Italians
up,
in my neighborhood.
hold up,
You see
Rome.
what I'm
If he's
saying?
black,
Like
I muted him real quick.
I
If
grew up
he's
in
black,
Bensonhurst as well, where
why the
there's
fuck is
nothing
they
but
using the
mostly
N word in a
Italianos. And like
derogatory
I
manner
just
like
said,
that?
I
Then
seriously
That's the
doubt
you know what I'm
thing.
that.
saying you ain't
That's the
saying it in a
problem.
form
It's
of
like they
endearment.
can't
You
Y'all
be
using it
moving
in a
that,
selectively
bad
black.
man.
way.
So
How
you're
many, how
right,
many
but
times you gonna
they
mute a
can't be
person?
selectively black.
I muted you once.
All right, how many times you gonna mute me? I'm not even wilding out.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
I
Y'all
was
don't
trying to
move in
say
that
something.
manner
Y'all
though,
keep
fam.
talking over
Like
me
So
too.
you said I used the N word in a derogatory term.
Yes,
I'd
you
like
did.
to know which term that was.
You was
What
using it in a
context?
racist way.
When?
Yesterday
When did
on
I
the
say it
live.
in a racist way? I want to know.
Yo,
once
bro,
y'all
did y'all
started
did y'all
arguing,
see the live yesterday?
When I
Did
started
anybody see
yelling
the
at
live
him?
once y'all
yesterday?
started
If you
arguing,
saw the
that's
live,
when
comment below, y'all.
So I was
Yesterday's live.
racist
Go
when I
check it
said I'm
out.
gonna have
sideways
my
very
niggas run
fast.
up on your house. That was racist.
You know what I'm saying?
At 8 hours and 30 something minutes.
You gotta
Yeah,
figure
that
your
is
shit
20
out,
something
because
minutes.
at no point did I use it in a racist
Bro,
term.
you're
Number
Sicilian,
one,
bro.
this man isn't
You're
even
not supposed
black.
to. You're not.
What are
Who's
you
not black?
talking about?
Who's not black?
Wait,
Rome?
The dude I'm fucking
mic.
yelling shit at. He's not even black.
He's
He's
brother.
Puerto
Spanish.
Rican, bro.
But
He's Puerto
Exactly.
Rican. Do you want to know
Exactly. Why
something?
would I
Yo,
use a
bro.
fucking racist term against a
All right.
black man against
So
a
let me
Puerto
ask you
So
this.
Rican?
Let
can
me
we
ask you
school
this.
him real quick?
So Puerto
Go
He
ahead.
Ricans
wasn't
don't have
fucking
black,
racist. I didn't
Spaniard,
call him a
School him real
nigga
quick.
with
and
an
and
R, bro.
Taino
You've
I
blood in
was
never
them.
like,
heard of
yo,
an
nigga,
Afro
I'll run up
Latino?
on you.
Afro Latino? You've never heard
This
of an
was not a
Afro Latina?
racist
Afro
term. You're
Latino?
making it fucking racist.
You
That's what
did.
No,
it
You
we're
is.
used the
not
N word.
actually.
You're
We're just
making it
trying to let you
racist.
know.
You
Hey
used the
Mike,
N word.
hey
Like,
I
Mike,
ain't got
hey
no
Mike,
fucking
hey Mike.
racism in
I'm
my
gonna
heart.
prove it. I'm gonna
You don't
prove it
even
with one of the
understand.
things that you showed us
so
last night.
so so your dad calling him Obama and Bin Laden,
Bin
is that
Laden.
racist?
Yo,
Come
at
on,
the end of
bro.
the day, I can't control what another
You
man
got a
says.
direct
Right?
line for
Exactly. So
that.
That's
so
not a
Exactly,
man,
therefore,
but
bro.
you
But
know
what came
the
what?
out
You
of
man.
my
Hold
see,
up,
fucking
hold up,
mouth,
hold up, hold up.
I
Y'all
can
can
tell
y'all
you
can
that
speak
I
cannot
real
didn't
build,
say
quick.
cannot
that.
talk and speak.
Yo,
Can
boss,
I
they
make a
start
point?
start muting
Can I
him.
speak real quick? Can I speak real quick? So the man who raised you,
Been trying,
right?
bro.
The man who raised you shoots underlining racist tones, but you never rubbed off on that.
Yo, at the end of the day, bro, I'm not my father. You can't sit here and say that I'm him and I did what he
I'm
did.
glad you're saying that. I'm glad you're saying that. So therefore, you shouldn't even have stepped up for your father and checked him on the fact that he did bring up racist
Hey, yo,
tones. You see what I'm saying? So
shot me
at
out
the
of
end
his
of the day,
nutsack.
at the
What you
end
want
of the
me to
day,
do?
I think you're full of shit.
You
To
can
be
say
real
whatever
with
you
you, and you're
want.
just saying that shit to save
You can say
face.
whatever you
You
want,
know what I
dog.
mean? To be real with you. You know what I mean? Because in all reality, like everything you're saying, it has no fucking basis basis or
Hey,
or validity.
that's your
You know what I
opinion. You're
mean? Like
entitled to that.
straight up. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying? Like
that's facts.
honestly,
It's not an
That's
entitlement,
it's
nigga.
your
That's facts.
opinion that that's a
It's not
fact.
an opinion either, bro. That's facts,
you're
bro.
That's two
100% right,
opinions.
but I have a
So
very
I'm sure
valid
that's not the
opinion.
first time
All right.
he's used that term in front of you, bro.
You know what I'm
In what
saying?
way?
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
nah,
Come
bro,
on,
yo,
bro.
like I
Thank you,
said,
bro.
yo,
Come on,
OGs is
bro.
a
And trust and believe the viewers will 100% agree with me on that. You know what I mean? So trust and believe, bro. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, my man.
Yo, listen, bro. I don't know what you want me to
Conversation was
tell you.
cool. The whole live was cool till that shit right there, bro.
I
How
don't
the
know
fuck
what
y'all
you
gonna
want
call
me
up
to
some
tell
racist
you,
shit,
right?
bro?
What you
Come on,
want me to?
bro.
You want me to speak for another man? You want me what? What do you
Nah,
want
we
from
want
me?
you to apologize on the shit and
I'm
stand
not
on it,
saying
bro.
you
I
Don't
need
ain't,
to speak
bullshit.
for
I
another
ain't do
man
nothing
because
to
your pops is
nobody
your
that I'm
pops.
willing to
At the end of
First
the
of
apologize
day,
for.
all,
your
you
pops can
said
speak
the
up
N
for
word,
himself.
bro. You
You
offended a
see what I'm
lot of
saying?
people,
But
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
like,
I'm gonna offend a lot of people when I fucking spit raps, when I talk and I walk around every day. I guess I'm
Bro,
gonna offend people.
How are
that
you
just
gonna
is what it
offend
is.
people by spitting raps
That
unless
just
your
is what
raps
it
has
is.
racist tones in it, or
It
you
ain't it
saying
ain't
some
it
dumb
ain't
shit
racist, but the way you
that goes
snowflakes
against,
act on this fucking stream, you'll figure out a way to make it
What you
racist.
just said.
not at all.
What's the
That's
You're not
bullshit.
difference?
racist, but look what
That's
you
what y'all
say.
did with the
Nah,
conversation
I'm
we
just
was having.
calling out. Yo, I'm just calling a spade,
Who's the
homie.
snowflake though?
Yo, you just like stepbrothers, right?
What?
Nah,
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
nobody
You
no
know that scene?
stepbrothers or
You know that
nothing.
scene when they're like, "Yo, that was gay." When he said you was about to get raped, he said, "I thought we was fighting."
Nah,
You
don't
know what I'm
put that
saying?
up,
That's
bro.
how you's acting right now.
Not at all, fam. I'm just keeping it a
We
buck.
were over
You the
here
one
fighting,
feeling
yelling shit,
hurt,
right? At
and
no point
you
did I
see
do
me
anything
yelling at any
racist, and
point.
y'all making it racist
I
because you
never raised
wanted
my
to be
voice.
You
racist.
said the
That's
N
not
word.
even okay.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna say the N word all I fucking want. What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, that's on you. When you get chin checked in the
Right.
street,
the
that's
hell
on. That's
You
your
can try
fault.
to chin check me
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
street,
Like
yo. You
that.
can
That's
try to
listen.
chin check me in the street.
Let me
He
be
thinks his
real with you.
YouTube
You
channel's gonna grow with him
unfortunately live
using
in a
the
white
N-word.
predominantly neighborhood,
That's
right?
another
So
thing.
you'll get away with
Yo,
it
listen.
because you live around nothing but white people.
Do you know my
But I
history?
guarantee you,
Tell me.
if
Tell
you
me
live in a
my
95%
history.
This is
black
going
area,
nowhere.
you will get chin checked, and you
Tell
will
me-
You're
never say that
Caucasian.
word out
Don't
your
say
mouth.
it
You
freely
come
in
from
the
the
street.
islands of
What the fucking
Caucasus.
shit.
Tell me the history of my
Dog,
people.
be
You live in
real.
a cave.
You would not. You don't
Tell me
understand
my
that.
history. If you know my history, tell me it. I'm just saying.
If I know your
It'll
history,
take a
first
while
you
to
guys
speak,
were
bro. You
conquered
give
by
me
the
a go
Moors.
ahead.
Am I correct?
Was that first?
Yes.
Are you
conquered
positive?
by the Moors for how many years?
Are you positive it was the Moors first, though?
How many years did the Moors not conquer you guys?
I'm
So
just
therefore,
saying,
you're not
we
fully.
come from.
This is the reason why the Italians on the island, right, don't
Yeah,
consider
yeah.
y'all 100% Italian. Am I correct?
We are not exactly
heck?
Italians. That's what you
What the
gotta
heck?
understand. You can't associate us with everything from the mainland, because our
But
island
this
is
is what I
literally.
just
Yeah.
told you. Am I
Yeah,
correct or wrong?
that is correct.
Right.
And the,
So
and the fucking
therefore,
island is in the middle of the damn ocean in between Africa and Italy. You know what I mean?
Called the
exactly. So
Mediterranean.
It's a damn island. It was conquered, the most
Mediterranean.
island conquered in the entire world. You can Google that. It was the most conquered island. And the reason why is because everybody would use Sicily as a stronghold, right? To
In the
fight
middle point.
Italy. They would dock all their boats there and they would use it to fight Italy, right? So for the majority of Sicily being in existence, it was not in the hands of Rome. It was conquered the whole time. My ancestors, if you really look into it, we have more heads in the windows on Sicily. That's to symbolize the bloodline. There's a whole, you know what I mean, story that
still
goes
white,
along with
Yeah,
it.
but y'all were also conquered by what, the European kings as well, right?
We was conquered by all kinds of shit. But what I could tell
And
you is that
Spaniards and so forth.
my ancestors that came here from Ragusa were very dark. And when they came here, they was persecuted. And I have ancestors that were hung because they were
Bro.
dark right next to the brothers with the
You're
KKK.
You're still
And
white,
I also
bro.
got ancestors that received reparations for the slave terms. So I don't know if you understand the entire history, but when my people came here, we were fucking persecuted. And we was also persecuted by the Europeans. We were persecuted onto boats all the way over here with
There's
the
no
fucking
culture
slave.
on this planet who hasn't been persecuted.
Oh my god. Society is still ran by Italy, brother. And
It's not ran by my people, it's ran by Italy. They shit on us.
Hey,
We the
well,
shit they
what do
kick
you want me
ran
off
by
to
the
do?
too.
Vatican,
What do you
to
want
be
me to
honest.
do? Mike?
I'm just telling you, we ain't them. Why you trying to put me in a basket with other motherfuckers?
That's what you are.
Cause
You put
what's your
yourself in
flag?
that.
You saying I'm white? Not one of my fucking people ever owned a motherfucking slave. Not one.
You're still white.
I'm not white. You can
Can
look at
pull-
my genetics, right?
Can we
And
all right,
there's
turn
more
on your
black
camera?
genetics.
Let's look at his genetics.
Yo,
Let's
you
look at
say the
his
same
genetics.
word, right?
Let's look
You
at his
Hispanic.
genetics. All right,
Check
let's
this
look
out.
at his genetics.
You
want to know what
Hispanic,
Sicilians are?
right?
Sicilians
We're
are
not
darker
Hispanics,
than
we're
Northern
Latinos.
Italians.
Yeah.
Their
You
ancestry
Hispanic, right?
We're
reflects
not
a mixed
Hispanics, we're
heritage
Latinos.
of people passing
You
through the
Latino,
islands.
right?
The Greeks,
Yes.
the Moors, the Normans,
Okay.
and Romans, nigga. That's
So
what
check this out.
Sicilians are,
If
bro.
you Latino and you say the word nigga, and now you're offended because I use the word, I have more actual black DNA
Get
in
the
my
fuck
body
outta
than
here.
That's a
Who
you.
the fuck lied
That's
to
a
you?
lie.
Who
Who's
told you
fuck
that?
lied to
Because
you?
I don't have the
That's a
skin
lie.
tone
Answer this
as
question.
dark.
Yo,
Right?
turn
You
on
can
your
use
camera.
a word
Let's see your
because you're
genetics.
Hispanic.
All right, show us your
You know, you
genetics.
got
Turn on the
Honestly,
you
camera.
know
if
what
I
you,
can't
you
use
know
the
what you
word,
have, Mike.
you
You know
can't
what you
use the
have,
word.
Mike. You have all
Can
the
I
privilege.
answer? Can I answer this one? Can I listen?
I have
Can I
melanin in
answer
my
this?
skin. When I
Not
tan, I
so
don't turn
back.
red.
Oh,
It's all of
yo,
you.
listen.
The
I
problem.
don't turn red,
Your
bro.
mic is super loud, bro.
My
That's
kids
the
is
thing.
Yeah,
brown.
Rome, you
What
mad
you trying to
loud.
say?
Your
He
shit's
trying to
mad
talk though. He
loud,
trying to
bro.
talk.
Nigga, because nigga, I'm trying
I
to talk.
hear him.
You're not listening to me.
We hearing, we listening to you.
Well, let me explain to you about us being Latinos. You said that we Spanish and we not black. Yes, we are black. Because if you look in the history of the Taino Indians, we were discovered supposedly by Christopher Columbus, but only his soldiers got here, which is the Spaniards, right? And what they brought there, what they brought there with them,
Gold,
black
nigga.
Africans, right?
Bridgeport, nigga.
No, no,
Puerto
no, no,
Rico,
no.
nigga.
Listen.
Are you
Oh my
fucking
God, can
retarded,
I
bro?
speak? Can I
What's wrong with you?
fucking speak, bro? What they brought with them? Black slaves. So what mixes all up? Spaniard, blacks, Taino.
You're
That's what makes a Puerto Rican from Richport. We're from Richport, which Christopher Columbus never made it to. You get what I'm saying? But we're not gonna get into that. And they knew they discovered that we had gold, in that
Is that
little
true?
island.
How come
That's
Spanish
facts.
gangs don't accept black people because
That's
they're
a
black
lie.
and they're not
That's a lie.
Bro,
Who?
we have a.
That's a lie.
It's black in Puerto Rico. There's a spot called
Bro,
Loiza,
what? Hold
Puerto
on,
Rico,
wait,
where
wait,
there's
wait,
only
wait, wait,
black
wait,
men.
wait, 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 wait. I gotta answer for that. I gotta answer for that. Bro,
Yeah, it'll be
what
that.
century you living in? Because
Right.
my brother's a Lion King.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Facts. He's Bodega.
Yeah, and
What
he
tribe?
got black. Listen, he got black. I'm not gonna tell you that, but he
Yeah, what
got
tribe
black.
he at?
Latin. Listen, I'm not gonna tell you
We're
that,
not
but
gonna
like I
do
said,
nothing.
listen, he got black. He got black Latin kings in his fucking
Like you
circle,
got hold
and
on, hold on.
they're
How you
Latin
gonna say
kings.
what tribe he's
Yeah,
in? Like
that's
you got
That shit
power
don't
to do
exist no more.
anything.
It
same way
don't
that
exist no more, bro. New
same way
York
that
is
Spanish
different,
Crips, there's
and
Spanish
Facts.
Bloods,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
fucking there's
exactly.
mixture of
When it was
everything.
originated black gangs, right?
It happens, but it's not supposed to happen, especially in
What you mean it's
Latino.
But
not
it
supposed to
did.
happen?
It did. It did.
All right, now I got
It
you.
did
Yo,
though.
yo, H, hold up, I got you. Yo, let's let H speak his piece because he's a black man and listening to this whole shit. You feel me? What's up, bro? Yeah, yeah, actual black man. So what do you think of him using the word, bro?
I don't like I said earlier. I don't have a problem.
Black gangs, right?
It happens, but it's not supposed to
Oh.
happen.
Niggas say motherfucking Asians say it.
It did.
Niggas got problems with Asians say it. I got Asian homies. They're in gangs. They grew up in the hood. They say it all the time.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I
What?
don't like it either.
I'm a black man, so
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, bro. We listening to you. We hear you.
I'm
You
just
got the
saying.
floor.
I'm just saying. I don't have a problem with it.
Nah, I'm not saying we don't like what you're saying. We saying we don't
I
like
really don't care.
situation.
I'm just saying I really don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, nah,
And
that's facts.
after watching it 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 times, I don't think he even his pops didn't really. In the beginning, he didn't say it. The Obama shit, yeah, that shit was crazy. But
That
Bro,
shit was crazy.
they used it trying to be racist.
The
He said the Allah shit, the
He
Obama
was
shit.
just saying whatever he could to make the man mad.
in the
Nah,
derogatory.
but you don't do that.
He didn't
Why
say
would
it in
racist
the-
It
shit?
wasn't cool.
Why would racist shit come first
He
to
didn't
your
say
mind?
it in
You
a
know?
racist
It
way.
wasn't
He
cool.
didn't
That's
call
his first
nobody a
go-to shit
nigga.
ever. That's his first go-to shit.
Yeah, it wasn't
You know
cool.
why? You know why? You know
I didn't go
why?
to
That's his
that
first
shit, though.
go-to
You know
shit.
what I mean?
Gonna be some racist shit.
He was in
Esto
the
came up. Esto came up.
listen. When motherfuckers get mad, they don't give a fuck what they say. They just gonna say it.
That was his go-to shit. He could have said,
I was saying reckless shit. I didn't say no
So
racist
he
shit.
didn't
I
say
want
it
that to
in a
be
way
known.
where he was like, "You fucking nigger." He didn't say it in that way. He said it, "Yo, my nigga, I'ma have my niggas pull up." That's what niggas talk about in the hood. That's how they communicate in the hood.
Honestly, I
Have my
snapped a
niggas
little
pull
bit.
up. Do
I'm gonna
not
be real with you.
say that shit all the time, no matter what race you are.
Talk your
And that's
shit.
really
You got
what it
the
was.
floor.
I'm
Niggas
happy
is in
somebody's on
attachment
my
mode,
No,
side on
nigga.
that.
I get your point, Mike.
Not on my side, but on the side of
100%
logic.
get your point.
But when he
Wait,
said
Yeah, I
no
mean,
you
Obama,
thought it was.
But
Obama and all that,
you got to understand where we
didn't know
coming
what
from.
race he
Like
was in the first place.
the undertone of which your dad came at
Yeah,
was
it doesn't justify it.
wasn't justifiable. You see what
Nah,
I'm saying?
I
that's the
understand.
problem. But
And you gotta understand that I constantly tell him that shit, but that's not to be on the internet, right? That's between me
So
and my
hold on.
pops, right?
Yo.
So my point exactly. It's not the first time he said it. Then if you
Now here's
constantly
the
have
thing
it
that
done.
you don't understand, and this is the reason why I don't really bring that shit out like that. Here's what you gotta understand. Pops is not actually racist.
not to
which
cut
you
you
But
off.
you
probably
constantly
can't
check him
believe.
on it, right? Doesn't make any sense to
Not
me.
to
Right.
not to cut
Pops
you.
Yeah,
is from a
exactly. He was about to say
generation where
it.
they
He is
talk
racist.
Bro,
down on people. And
Exactly.
it's not that he's racist. He has no hate in his heart for people
That's the
based on
way
his
they
skin
talk.
color. He's just an asshole sometimes, and when he get
He
angry,
says
the
racist.
real him come out
Yeah,
and he
the
just start
racist
yelling
shit. The
crazy
racist
shit.
shit come out.
But he doesn't have hatred in his heart for black people. I can tell you that from my experience witnessing his actions.
If you know any,
You know what I'm
if you
saying?
know
I've had
anything,
black
if you
friends
know
just come
anything
and
about
live with me.
psychology,
I
if
got
you
a
know
what it
anything
was.
about psychology,
Italian
that's his
best
first
friends. I
go-to
You
got
never
shit.
said that's not
Fuck
okay.
that
I got
nigga.
all of that.
He's racist.
You know
So
what I
you
mean?
use that word in Rikers Island when you was locked up.
Yeah, all the time. I
Yo,
never had no
yo,
problem.
Yo,
It is a New
Honestly,
York thing, though.
Bussy,
I'm gonna be real with you.
yo,
Yo, I'm
Bussy,
gonna be
you know
real with you.
Wealthy?
We was running the house in Rikers Island, so I
Yo,
really have
Bussy,
no
you know
fucking
Riz, right?
problem. It was
Yeah,
what it
Riz
was.
Rizzuti.
You know Riz, Rizzuti, right? You know he's
Yeah.
Sicilian, right?
Yeah.
He says nigga all the time.
I haven't heard him say it. I
He
haven't heard
says
him
it all
say
the
it.
time, fam. He says it. He
And
says it
if
all
he
the
says
time.
it, I don't feel like he says it in a form of disrespect.
I don't
And
think
he's
he
from
said
the
it in the form
project.
of disrespect.
That's the difference.
disrespect, bro.
I don't think he
I
said it
didn't
in
say
the
Mike. I felt like the
bro.
pops did. The pops
The
did.
pop
I
said
felt
the
like.
Obama shit. He said he
I
should.
told mans where I was at, bro, on
All right, so we
72
can all
Bodine
agree
is
that
down the
Hey
block
guys,
from the
hey guys,
project.
hey
don't
guys,
feel offended by the
hey
word.
guys.
You know
I,
what I
I
mean?
heard this like about a year ago. Like there was a podcast popping, and they had this conversation about that, about like Boston specifically, like being known
Yeah,
as the
Boston.
place where